cool, yeah. POTUS and you want to be the future POTUS and you want to be moon. You got to dream like a lady. I was watching Christina's. Hopefully, I'm really looking forward to hopefully having interview with Christina. It's kind of tough because she's really busy. That would be great. It'd be wonderful. And it's gonna be very limited. I mean, I might let anybody up here. Hi, Frederick. Hi, Jojo. Hi, friends again. Jojo, and you want to be a future, and you want to be. It's Sinatra, and you want to be the future POTUS, and you want to be. Hi, Frederick, babes. The future POTUS, and you want to be the future POTUS. Now I played that video from Christina from 2016. Now it's gonna be in my head, stuck in my head, but it's okay. I don't mind. She's done so many videos. I gotta see if I saw all those videos. Dear attention cart path update. What's that? I don't know what that is. Oh, the cat scarf video. I have to wait for the device to connect. Okay. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Ready for the Jive talking?
Ready for the jive talking in the morning?
Yeah,
The morning
talking.
show of the jive talking.
Talking. Yeah.
I love that
That's
cat. Is
yeah,
that Mac?
Cat Sinatra. Yeah.
Oh, that's Frank Sinatra.
Well, yeah. I mean, my sister named the cat Sinatra, and that cat is huge. I
Oh,
mean,
love it. I love it. I love them. I
lovey
love
dovey for like about 30 seconds, and the claws come out and start biting and stuff. That's a huge cat. A
staying.
couple videos of Sinatra a long time ago. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a good kitty.
dear
See it?
God.
No one has that share your referral link right here.
Huh?
I'll share your referral link. Okay, has it? I've seen it now on mine too. Share your referral link. Okay, I just shared it. That's weird though, because that's what
Not boy.
Dana was talking. That's what Dana was talking about. He's a big boy, not a nice boy. Yeah, but no, this is what Dan was talking about. Share your referral link. That's what
What you
Dan. And it
saying?
said like at the bottom it says share your referral link if you're on the StreamYard side. And that's what Dana was talking about. So I did it. So I shared it. So
Okay, I don't understand all that.
it's like a way that I mean, StreamYard is trying to get more people to join, right?
Well, they didn't they up the prices and all that kind of crap.
Yeah, they have the price. They're trying to get people to like new to StreamYard looking to level up. Check out StreamYard to get $10 discount. Add this code right here. So I mean, I guess we both get a discount if I want to upgrade. But I mean, I just do this. I just do this right here. I just do like the regular stuff. It's not
So,
like I have like a business and stuff. But I mean, I have the referral, so I can put it if I get bored. But that's
okay,
what Dana was talking about now.
that's
Because I
cool.
didn't know
In the
what's on.
morning, time to level up.
Yeah, level up. And then I mean, but it's like $45 a month though. It's like you could
Do you
pretty much
pay
do it
that
now.
much to be on
No, I
StreamYard?
don't pay it anything. I have the free plan.
Oh, you got the free plan. Okay,
Yeah,
I
free
don't.
plan. Yeah.
I know that. One of my girlfriends, she's on a different. She found something else besides StreamYard, and
Yeah.
she actually has to send you a link personally for you
Yeah.
to come on her channel.
Oh,
And
okay.
she'll send it to Instagram, and then you put the link, and then you can come on her channel.
Mm.
Like, in other words, I don't know how that works. In other
I
words, I
mean, I
don't
used
know.
to,
How about that?
oh, well,
About
what I
that
used to do,
on it.
well, yeah, what I used to do is like, I mean, I can put the link in the chat right here, but I can send you the link in Instagram or Discord, something like that, and you join that way too.
That's interesting.
That's what's going to happen with I do Christina, because I'm not going to have a bunch of people come up here and try to ruin the interview, you know.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would be the same way with my Walking Dead friend.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be
You
really careful if you. I mean, you like interview with like,
left
because
and
there'll
right.
be people want to come up. Oh, I don't know. I have this and I don't know why people gave me so many challenge and stuff. I don't know what I don't want all that crap.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Jojo, how are you, sweetheart? Her and I haven't spoken in a few days, but
Yeah,
I was gonna send her a message yesterday. I
yeah,
sent you one on Instagram. I was gonna send you one on Facebook yesterday, but um, I'm not. I don't know. I sometimes I get bombarded on there, and I also have I have that Facebook Marketplace where I'm
yeah.
selling shit I don't need anymore, and it's kind of like it wears me out on Facebook. I don't know why. Like, so wait,
Yeah,
oh, she's at work.
she's
She's at
almost done working. She works till 7 o'clock, so she might be able to. I don't know if she's able to come
she's
up or not.
tired.
It's up to her. Yeah.
Tired.
But I mean, it's weird though, because like I'm glad I did our food review. It only took like 2 minutes, right? Because I ate the rest of these because they're that good. It was like ever had sun chips before?
Oh, I love sun chips, but
Yeah,
only
these
like
are the garden salsa ones. They're delicious. They're really good,
what kind?
and they were like in mini form though.
Oh, now
It's like a
I like the original sun chips. I don't like
mm,
all that flavored stuff.
well, the garden salsa is actually quite good. I thought because
Oh, you
sometimes like the multigrain ones taste bad.
know where she is. How far is she from you? Are y'all far? Like how many miles you
I
think?
mean, well, well,
About
I don't know, like 20 minutes away. It's
ah,
not too bad. Not
that's
too
okay.
bad. I mean, we don't. I mean, she's usually so busy, we don't hang out as much as we should.
Well, she works at
Yeah,
she works, and sometimes I see on Facebook, I mean, I see her babies. I love
yeah.
those pictures, Joe.
And it's
They
so
make
sweet. I know. I mean, I went to the two birthday parties, one for Idris, and then next week and one for Cara. They were really
one
nice.
of one of those babies look just like her.
Oh, I know.
I mean, it's just like she's holding her mini twin.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's so many. Sorry.
Go ahead.
It's just cool. Yeah, I just had to clear my throat a little bit. No, I mean both parties were great though. And it was nice
Yeah,
seeing them
where
and
you
stuff like that. Yeah.
Easter baskets or not Easter baskets, but the what was it?
Oh, they had like they were giving
Yeah.
away Easter baths at the Shrine Hospital, Children's Hospital.
Oh,
Cara got
cool.
one. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, Cara got one. I mean, they loaded up with stuff. It wasn't like candy, it was like sidewalk chalk and
Oh, like a
I
cool.
can't. Yeah, we never had
Like,
that as kids though. I think
I
well maybe
know.
we did. Yeah.
We used Sharpies to play. What was it? Hip hop. What do you call it? When
The hopscotch?
hops hip
Yeah.
hop. It was
Hip
hip
hop,
hop.
yeah.
Hip hop. You
What?
had to go there.
Yeah. Well, I think like the hopscotch. I think like someone had like a piece of chalk. They just drew a hopscotch thing on there. But that was it. I mean, we barely ever used. We never used it. We were growing up.
Yeah. No, we didn't have all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't. We had to use a blank piece of paper, and
Yeah.
how you always put the sun up in the
Uh,
corner.
we had that. What was that thing that you got? It was like a thing you could write on it with a little piece of plastic, and then when you lift it up, it goes away.
Oh
You know
my
what I
god!
mean?
Shook it. You had to shake it. It
Or
was
no,
some.
no, not Etch a Sketch. But there was something else that was like.
Oh, it's not Etch a Sketch.
Well,
Okay.
no, Etch a Sketch. We had Etch a Sketch too. As like, I don't know how those guys do such intricate drawings on them. You know, but
Yeah.
they had these other things. See if I can find out what they look like.
Oh my
Oh
god.
boy, try to describe this.
Where? Let me wait. Let me come back. I was
Okay,
reading. I was staying. I was watching. I was reading JoJo's
okay,
for a few days. So it's been like, I know she's busy, and I know she works at night, and that has to be hard.
yeah, I
But
know. Let's see. I mean, see if this is it. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be weird. See if it'll like put vague description. See if no, this ain't it at all. Let's say if it's toy. Toy you write on, then you lift it up and it's gone.
Yes.
Can't remember what the hell it's called. It's like a. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here, these things.
Here
Yeah.
we go, Jojo.
Okay, let me see if I can find it. Okay. Let's see. I can't go to bed, so I take her to school. Okay. Shit. Okay, let's see. Share
I'm not
screen.
through all this stuff. I don't know
Yeah.
enough about YouTube.
I think this is it right here. Oh no. Here it is. They look like this.
Oh, wait a
What?
minute. I was reading JoJo's. Sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
sorry. No, it's okay. No, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, okay,
It
go
will
ahead.
come up.
Show it to
Okay, I'm
me.
trying to put it up. Okay. I
Okay,
mean, we
fair.
had these as kids. I remember I had a cap. I remember I had a Captain Kangaroo one a long time ago. Remember these things?
Wait. Okay. Oh, that's it. Yeah, they were cheap.
Yeah.
Little bought it.
They were like $1 or something like
Go
that.
$5.
We get those all the time. Yeah, and you lift them up. Yeah.
I'm sorry,
I
it's not.
can't remember. We just think of Etch a Sketch, but I couldn't remember what those things were called.
I don't know what they're called, but
Oh,
yeah.
a shop mouse pad? No, that's something else. Oh, Magic Slate. A Magic Slate from Western Publishing. Okay. And they had them with different things. Like they had like oh, I can't remember that one. What's that one character right there?
I'm looking at it. I can't see it.
I
It's
can't remember. Oh shit.
but
Let me.
all like some of them had like Scooby Doo on there and
Yeah, Tom and Jerry.
Stones,
Oh,
Tom.
Duck. Yeah,
Yeah, I forgot about Tom and Jerry.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
That's
used to
what they were.
love Flintstones though. I don't. That whole stone thing was so
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, I know. Let me do a better photo of that. Let me get a better one. Okay.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, this is a better photo. I can upload it. This is
here you go,
yeah,
Jerry.
Huckleberry Hound. Yeah, Magic
Oh,
Slate.
Donald Duck.
Yeah, Donald Duck right there. Yeah, and then you can make those little things right there. You lift up and it goes
Yeah,
away. Those are like $1.
but
They had a whole
yeah,
bunch of those
the
things.
sheets.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Now kids today would probably like pull those sheets out, pull them
yeah.
sheets off.
But they were cool back then. I mean, I got those all the time. I think I had like one Etch a Sketch, but I got those all the time because
I had an etch a sketch because I used to like to draw on those.
yeah.
I'm not a very creative artist.
No, I mean, I could never get it really good though. I mean, I just did like basic stuff.
Yeah,
When I was just little, I don't think I had to. You see, like people do like these one. I mean, they had a lot of patience though, you
yeah.
know. But
No,
my
I
luck is I would get it really good, and then all of a sudden I'd drop it, and the whole thing go away. I'd be so mad, you know.
yeah.
I think they
No,
have to have it like they drain it out so it doesn't erase when you have that though. But yeah, these are what we had. I remember drawing something like this. Yeah, they had Donald Duck one. Yeah, I know. I'm sure people remember those. Some of
everybody
them are so like,
else know it. I remember.
yeah.
I used to like the do you remember the speak and spell?
Yes, I never had one, but no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Man, I waited like for like 8 months till Christmas before I got one, and I wanted one so bad.
oh, that's
And
cool.
I finally got one, and it was just like. And then I also got the little handheld video game where you played
Yeah,
football.
yeah, I had one of those. I had one of those. Those are cool.
Like I couldn't get enough of that thing. It's just like now only game I play,
Yeah,
and you can play for money, but I haven't yet. But
yeah.
I'm really good at like solitaire.
Oh man, I like air hockey. I mean, I used to go to when I was in the I mean, I used to go to the arcade, but in the military, I went to the arcade all the time.
I remember, yeah, we went to the roller rink. Like we were
The roller rink.
rollers.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we used to dance on skates and do all that
See,
crazy
we never
stuff.
had that. I mean, we took roller skating in like in school for like a week or so, like every year. We do it for like a week. That's the only time I went roller skating though. We didn't have a roller rink that I ever went to.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Y'all
yeah,
had ice. You probably have like my ex is from Pennsylvania, so
yeah,
you probably had ice up there and did more ice hockey stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I know he did that.
What's
I'm
boring, Jojo?
Oh, what do you want me to do? You want me to spice it up for you, sweetie?
No, I don't think I don't think she means you. I don't know what she means boring. She means like this.
Etiquette, whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, learning how to skate was hard. Yeah, I was never good at it. I just would fall. I tried it though.
Yeah,
I was never good at that. Yeah.
rollerblades came out, and I used to take. I used to have a little Italian
Oh
greyhound, and
yeah.
all he had to do was run. They don't really
Yeah.
sniff around, and we'd go rollerblade. And my son and
Yeah.
I, and the Italian greyhound Armani, we'd go running on
Yeah.
rollerblades with him all the time, and that was fun. That was so fun.
I mean,
Never
what's the name of
forget
that?
that.
What's the name of that cat? That's not Huckleberry Hound, but
I don't
the name I
remember.
can't. Dang, I can't remember it. Oh well.
I don't know. I don't. I recognize it, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
and that's Donald. I mean, these are like, cause we would get a ton of these. I remember getting the one. I remember I had a Captain Kangaroo one because I loved that show as a kid. But these are
Yeah.
like pretty. Yeah, they were like $1. They weren't that much. We get these all the time. You know what? You know what I liked? I don't know if you remember. They used to have like these game books or trivia books.
Yeah.
You usually get them at the hospital, and they have like this little marker with like invisible ink, and
Hmm.
you could guess it would tell you if you're right or wrong. Are you feeling like the little thing? You ever see those? Those were great. I love those as a kid.
Wait. Repeat that.
It was like it was like a trivia type book or something, and then and have like a thing of be like invisible ink, and you fill in like
Oh.
the little circles. Yeah, I wonder.
Okay. I didn't never have have that.
Let me see if I can find that. That'd be kind of interesting.
Jojo, hang in there. Oh
Jojo
yeah.
knows what I'm talking about.
It's good rollerblade. I used to love rollerblade, and then they came out with those. What do they call them? My son, I got my son one, and I used it more than he did. What was it called? Where you put your feet on it, you press forward, and it automatically goes forward. I don't know what they were called.
Uh, hmm.
I don't
Oh,
remember. I had it in my head a few minutes ago, and I was going to bring it up because
oh, these are it. Yeah.
what
Oh,
there
these are the yes and no.
wasn't. We didn't have it growing
Yeah,
up.
and yes and no books. Yeah, these are it. Oh, the man, that's
What,
$75.
what are you talking
Yeah,
about? Show a
that's one of
picture.
those things. I'll show you. I'm sorry.
No,
See if
you're
I can
good.
find it.
We don't know what you're talking about. Do you show
I know.
us?
I know. I do that a
This
lot. I don't do it
Jive
on
talking
purpose.
with Jason.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Jason, forensics. It's just all about us. Show
I
me a
know.
you.
Oh,
You gonna?
segue tape thing.
That's it.
Yeah. Let me see
Oh
if I
God,
can.
I used to go get the mail in that thing. I would ride it around my house to clean my house and dust and everything. I even have a video about it. I'll have to share that when it comes across my Facebook page. That was crazy. It's a Segway. Well, you put both feet on it, and when you press down, you move forwards, and when you press back, you move backwards, and you can turn it sideways and all the way around. I don't know. I was into that kind of stuff, so I don't know. I was a kid, or no, I was. Look, it was for my kid. I bought it for my child.
Yeah, this is it.
And used it way more than he did. Like he never got a chance. He was like, "Mom, can I have my thing back?" And I'm like, "Yeah, for a little while, but bring it back. I need it for the house." Oh my god, I had so
Oh,
much.
dang,
It's
well,
like
that's
I'm
the kid.
myself now.
Oh man, I just had it. I mean, let me see if I can find it. Oh crap, I had it though.
They
There's
they
yes
get
and no spelled
fun
K.
up here.
Yeah, yes and no books. I know I'm off of my own little thing because I'm trying to find it. It's
Do
just stuff
you?
to bring back memories. Yeah,
Wow. I mean, they had us having us those like we even smoked those, or not smoked them, but candy cigarettes. Like
yes,
they got us hooked on cigarettes before we were fucking 5.
yeah. I know they were so good. Here's an
Oh,
idea. I'm sure my sister remembers these. If I let me put an image up, click the image on this. Okay. Because she remember this was
you
like
know,
we used to
a
get. They had
little.
these at the hospital
It's
all
early.
the time.
It's early, Jojo. It's early.
Sorry.
That's why me and Jason decided to go live and do a
I
job.
know it's great. I enjoyed talking to
Yeah,
you.
we're not going to do this anymore in the morning.
Yeah, but it was kind of funny. Okay, let me see if you remember it now. But Jody, I know Jody remembers these. I know she does. She has to. Okay. Remember these? These Invisible Ink. These are like a game of quiz books.
No, I never saw those.
Oh, they're so cool. And they have like you answer trivia and it's like it's blank, right? The answer
Yeah.
is blank, and you have like this little marker. It's like invisible ink. It's like a lemon juice, and you go over and it just says yes or no to your question. It's
Oh,
invisible ink
yeah.
trivia and quiz book. These things were so cool.
What about that little 8 ball that you could tell your future?
Oh yeah, I never had one. I was wondering why I never had one. I remember those. You remember those, Jojo?
Oh yeah, look, Jojo, remember?
Yeah, oh yeah, I know. And no cool. I think those are cool as hell. I love those things.
Yeah, they had us smoking cigarettes before we were
Yeah,
10.
I know.
I don't know what that was all about, but it was just crazy. It was crazy back in the day. Candy necklaces.
Yes, they got. You want to know the weird thing is? Remember I talked about those bubblegum record things? Now that how expensive they are now. I looked up this. One of these is selling on eBay for $75. They want $75 back in the day. It was like $2 or $3 back in
Is,
the day.
is it enclosed like the
Yeah,
record?
yeah, I was sealed
Right.
up. I don't know if it's a reprint
I know
or yeah.
about.
It was a
Yeah,
sports trivia one for
you,
75 bucks.
you don't hey don't eat that bubble gum because
No,
it
no, no way, no
will
way,
be
no
like
way.
glass in your mouth at this point.
I know they're crazy though. I
I
mean,
can't
that's what it
believe
was. Yeah,
what they let us get by with when we were
yeah.
kids. It's like they
I
are.
know,
No wonder everybody was drinking by 11.
I know,
You get 11 years old.
I
They
know
were stealing
exactly.
alcohol and putting water in it. I mean, come on. They were messing. I don't know, but we never saw it that way. We never saw it
Ooh.
that way. We were too young.
Yeah, I love those things. I would love to. I mean, I don't. I ain't paying no $30, but said new sealed yes and no invisible ink book on eBay for $30. It's outrageous. I would love. I mean, it said the age is 7 to 77 or 9 to 99. I mean, I'd like to do one of those again, but I mean, pay $2 or $3, but no like 77. That's outrageous. You know what I mean?
I told you my son used to collect Pokemon cards, and he
Yeah.
was so obsessed with keeping them absolutely perfect and in albums and going to play Pokemon and all that stuff. He's starting to sell some of his cards for like he sold one. He told me, I think I told you, for
I
$1,500.
know that's pretty awesome.
Well, it's in perfect mint condition, and it was a special card. So
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Pokemon. I just know he got into it, and I used to take him to the comic book store to play every
Yeah.
Saturday. I mean, that was like the highlight of his Saturday.
That's
So
awesome. Well, they have a place close by that does like they have like Magic the Gathering type things and like playing card games and stuff. Yeah.
mhm.
Oh, here's one. Here's a photo right here. Let me show you.
Oh, here we go.
See this one. This
Yeah.
is one of those the thing of the bubble gum. Okay.
Let me see.
Okay. Wait a second. Take a second. Okay. Hit prison share.
Okay.
I don't know if Joey remembers these. Okay. That's what the bubble gum. The bubble gum's all cracked right there. Look at the bubble gum. It's all cracked.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh
Sorry.
no, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like with the old miniature albums, and then the bubble gum is right there. It's all broken and cracked on there. I don't think it'd
Yes.
be very good. No.
I I don't know what would happen if you put that in that there.
I don't know. Someone said like they had grooves on. Someone said you could try to play on a record player. You know what a disaster that'd be? That'd break right away. And those holes aren't big enough to fit on a record player.
No, they're
You remember
not.
those, Jojo? The two booms?
I gotta go back in the chat.
Okay. See how I move so I won't cut out so much. Yeah, is my audio cutting out, or does it sound? I sound okay?
You sound okay to me.
Okay, cool. You sound okay to me too. It was cutting out a little bit. I think I moved it a little bit, so it's a little bit better. I think. But no, that's what the bubblegum looks like, though. It looks a little bit worse for wear, though.
Could cut your tongue
I know. I know.
at this point in time. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of some stuff that. Now, my dad was talking about. I want to do a video about it sometime. I'm not, maybe not right away, but this is something Dad talked about that I didn't know about, and they sold it at some gas station still. I don't know if they still do it. Let me see if I can find. Let me see the old bubble gums. Let's see. Tea berry, clove.
Thought on the side. I'm in the show. I'm in the show, y'all.
Yay!
Show.
Clove gum. Yeah,
Yay.
like stuff like this. Oh, here's a good photo right here. Okay, let me. He has all four of them.
Okay.
And let me just do it so I don't show away any. Okay.
Okay.
Put it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Let me.
Okay. Hold on.
I know. I have to go through all these steps to show her this stuff. Is it showing it?
I'm not seeing anything.
Oh shit. It's supposed to show it on here.
Shit.
Dang. Well, I think it's working right. Oh wait a second. Let me. Oh shit. Oh. It was like tea berry and tea berry gum and clove gum and stuff like that.
Oh, I hate clove gum. I remember that shit.
Oh, you remember? I never had it before. Oh, now it won't go
I
off
don't
there.
smell cloves. A lot of people smoke cloves. I don't like the smell of it. It kind of bothers me a little bit.
That's what my dad used to. He always talked about that stuff.
Oh, really? Yeah, they have like tea berry, clove gum, stuff like that. I remember.
Yeah,
I think there's still some around here somewhere. So
I guess you can still order it though. 'Cause I found on here it's like blackjack, clove,
Beeman's
Beeman's. Yeah, Beeman's is a chewing
berry.
gum and tea berry. Because Dad always talked about. I think I tried it though, but I wasn't a fan of those. You know.
No, I
But
didn't
Dad
like.
always liked those things. You remember that stuff, Jojo? Remember
Oh
Dad
my!
always talked about those? He used to get them. They used to have them at Country Fair for like a quarter or
Yeah,
something like that.
gross. It was
They
gross.
still sell them. That's like the old fashioned stuff.
That's weird. I can't believe I haven't seen this in so long. Those
Well, I
I
was
think
just having like it
up
was just
last.
weird. I got on like a nostalgia thing ever since I saw that Mr. Bones puzzle candy where you make a skeleton and stuff. You know. Let me see if I can find that one.
Wait.
Let me see.
I need to take a simple break and
Okay.
I'm right back. I'm going to go to the restroom. Wait, Jojo, it's time for you to go for work.
He keeps
Oh, I
freshening
love
up.
freshen
But
up.
no, he loved those
Fresh-
ones too. We always talk about tea berry and blackjack and all that. He loved those too.
I love freshen up gum.
I used to love Gatorade gum. They used to have Gator gum. That was so good. Yeah. They had an orange and a regular lime flavor to that. I used to get those in
Yeah,
the late 80s.
I was gonna say they only like had like one or two kinds, and I remember the
Yeah.
orange,
Yeah.
but now they've got like 2,000 flavors when you go
I
into a store.
know. Just like Pringles and stuff.
What am I
Yeah.
looking at?
Oh, let me see
Yeah,
if I can find let's see if I can find. I mean, it's just weird little things. I
I
was just
can't.
on a nostalgic kick.
I used to love freshen up Jojo.
Oh,
They still sell it some places. Like we have candy stores down
yeah.
here. Go in and it's all candy, and you can find freshen up in there. And probably some of that stuff you just put up, Jojo. I
Yeah.
meant not Jojo, Jason. Damn,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's
Yeah, all
okay.
right. I have to go to the restroom, and I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Okay.
I'll be right back. But keep
Okay.
talking. It's the
Okay.
morning show. It's the
Yeah,
morning
it's
show.
the morning show. Yeah.
It's
Well, this
right up.
doesn't look very good. I'll show you this one. This doesn't look very good at all. It's pretty funny.
Wait, I'll come back. I'll
Oh
be
yeah,
back.
whenever you come back, it's fine.
Go ahead. Hey, Clyde.
Hi,
You get
Clyde.
bro. What's on the agenda? You're laying at the door like you're
Yeah.
protected.
Oh, she has to use the potty.
I do. I gotta get up. I gotta get up, my little
Yeah.
beast. My little buddy. There you go.
Remember these, Jojo? I remember getting those as a kid, and then Dad was complaining because it cost a whole quarter. They don't look very good. I thought they looked good when I was a kid. They don't look good at all. I'll wait till you come back, Forensic. This is back when I was real little. Yeah, I'm listening. Hmm. But he was always talking about Clove and Beeman and those. He was talking about those gums, though, Jojo. I remember. He used to get at a country fair. Country fair would sell that stuff too.
Okay. I'm coming back. Okay.
Oh no,
Oh,
no,
what?
we're not
Oh,
me.
what is that?
That's a bubble burger. I remember as a little
Oh
kid.
God, remember those?
Yes, remember?
Yes.
My dad. They used to be a quarter. They don't look very good though. That one doesn't look very good. It looks like it's a little raw.
It doesn't look like the same ones we had. That's not
Yeah,
small. Well,
that's.
it's
I mean,
probably is,
yeah,
but yeah, I used to. Oh God, I forgot about those.
they were so
God,
good.
swear to God, they were preparing us to eat
Yeah,
food for the rest of our lives. I don't
I
know.
know. I remember that as a kid, and then I know my dad would get mad because I was like 5 or 6, right? And my dad would buy it. He was mad because it cost a whole quarter because he said it was too expensive, and he said don't eat that all in one day. And I chewed on one day because it was so good. It tasted fantastic.
So my grandfather, when I was young,
Yeah.
he played for the Yankees, and sliding into home base or third base, I'm not really sure. He broke his kneecap, so he had to. Yeah, but he came home, and of course, I was the first grandchild born. Before 9 years later, the other ones started coming.
Yeah.
I had to play baseball, so
Oh
I remember
wow.
he would take me to the five and dime store. That's what it was called, five and dime.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like they had nothing but like cheap toys in there and stuff like that. But I'd always wanted to buy me that. What was that bubble gum that was like chew you could stick in your mouth?
Big League Chew. Big League Chew. That stuff was so
Those
good.
big,
Yep.
big, big lead, and like we'd be all be out on the baseball field, and the adults would have like tobacco chew in their
Yep.
mouth. Some of the kids were because hell, I know a lot of
Hold
like
on.
grandma stuff
Yeah.
that's, but
Let me look up that.
yeah, they do too. But yeah, we would do that
I love that stuff.
for our mouths, and I'd end up chewing it, but I don't know. I try to be cool and stuff playing baseball. I was trying to impress him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
Let
he
me
used to
see
take
what I
the five and dime every day and tell me to pick
Oh,
some.
it's so good.
Yeah, to pick out what you want.
Yeah.
Every, I mean, it was a five and dime store, so even that was He would give me a $5 limit. That was my
Oh,
limit.
that's hey, nothing wrong
And
with that.
that was a lot of money. You know, I mean, that was a
We'd be
lot.
like if we got that.
Oh my God. Give me $5 to spend.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that.
Was shit.
There you go. Let's look at the big league
Where's
too.
there? That's it right there. That's it.
Yeah,
It had grape and bubblegum flavor.
yeah. I never had grape, but I always had the regular bubble gum. They were so
And I
good.
didn't like grape. The bubblegum was perfect. Though. Yeah, I sure did. Tried that. But I ended up chewing it. You know.
Oh, me
And
too. I used to get that all the
I love
time.
ball apparel on there, but I guess that's where the idea came from. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I forgot what the front of the bag looked like. So
Yeah,
yeah, baseball
yeah. Bring
player.
back some memories.
Look at them damn muscles in that guy's
Yeah, I
arms.
know. Well, I remember they had Fun Dip too. Fun Dip was so good.
Or
Remember
what?
Fun Dip? Fun Dip?
A fun dip. I
Yeah.
love fun dip, and I loved pixie sticks. Oh my
Me
god,
too.
the sugar high from pixies. I used to eat them at work, and it's
Oh,
like, oh god, she's on pixie again because I didn't eat a lot of sugar. And like my boss would always say, or some of the doctors would always say, "Oh shit, she's on pixie sticks again," because I'd
yeah.
be like going up and down the halls all bloody. I'm not bloody. I'm sorry, all bubbly.
Yeah.
And
Hold on, Jojo.
I try to keep a positive, bubbly attitude when I was working because it
Yeah.
can be depressing.
Try it again, Jojo.
Wait a minute, what's going on with Jojo?
Jojo said one letter up. Try again.
You driving? Come on,
Okay.
try again. It won't. Drop the link.
Oh yeah.
It might
Never
help.
mind. Yeah. But it's like it's just cool. That stuff is so neat. You know?
It was like strings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved playing baseball though. I really did. I'm not a softball.
I played for like 1 year a long time ago.
You
You know?
did?
Yeah, like in second grade. It was like they said it was like pre little league or something like that. It was like intro to little league. I did it for like a year and stuff. It was like
Oh, I
it
played
was okay.
t-ball, cat ball, little
Really?
league. I played, yeah, and I played baseball when I was in not college, high school or junior high school. Ran track.
Hello,
Hey, Jojo. Hey, girl.
Jojo. Jojo.
What's she doing? Your eyes are
I'm,
so pretty. You've got the prettiest eyes when you see
oh,
that picture of you. Yeah,
yeah. And
like, nice.
I get to see my girls today. We don't have them tomorrow, but I do get to have them today.
Aw, the
And
bee.
it's snowing. Why is it snowing?
What?
I hate snow. It's snowing. I hate snow.
Oh, it's
I just,
snowing. I thought you
I
said
hate it.
it's snowing.
It's
Oh my
snowing.
god, it's like, oh my god, I don't even know what it's gonna be today. Okay. Anyway, that's crazy. It's snowing, but y'all get that really soft snow that up there, though.
We can get, yeah, it can be real soft and billowy, and
Yeah,
it can be just wet and heavy.
yeah. It's nothing but ice down here, and it snows, and then it gets cold and drops, and then the whole city shuts down. What is that? Oh, that's the skeleton. Oh my God, you could eat them.
Yeah, they were like little Smartie pieces
Yes, they were.
that could come. It came in like a little coffin.
Yeah, it did. You're right. I wished I had one of those. I wished I had one of those for today. That would be so incredible.
Yeah.
I bet you could find one of those on eBay. That is so cool. I forgot about those. Do you remember the game you used to play, like where you had to get the organs out of the guy before his nose
Oh,
turned red?
Operation.
Yeah.
Operation. Yeah.
Oh my god, I used to love playing that. Like by myself. I would just be like, let me see if I can do all this. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Where'd Jason go?
I have no idea.
Jason, don't fall asleep on us. Not the Mr. Bone.
Oh, sorry, I muted. I'm sorry, I hit mute. I'm sorry.
You
Yeah,
no,
those little cool skeleton things. I'm still here.
I'm not bitching at you. I'm not.
No. You're okay. You're fine. You're fine. I just want to
I
make sure. I thought I dropped off, but no, I just.
We sometimes have these moments where things are just so funny.
Yeah.
And we back and
Oh yeah.
forth. We're like brother and Jojo. Not as close as you guys, of course, but yeah, we're like brother and sister. You know,
Yeah.
it's good.
And Clyde, it's pretty good that Clyde recognized me, or cat Clyde recognized my voice. Yeah.
sitting in here. He's sitting in here at the door.
Aw.
He does. Jojo is so crazy. When I get online and I'm with Jason online,
Yeah.
my cat
Yeah.
comes here and just listens.
That's so nice.
It's weird. It's really strange. And
Yeah.
he's like that with my son. He hears my son's voice, but he looks for Jason. He looks around
Aw.
looking for him. Yeah, I don't know where he's
That's
at.
sweet
But
kitty.
no, right now he's at the door. Yeah, he's probably going to jump on the bed in a minute.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We're going to
What?
get pelted.
It's just weird though, because when I saw this, it just brought back all these memories. I thought I should do some nostalgia things too. You know, or those things like that. Yeah.
That's what it brings. That's how I feel when I see these things. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
When things were simpler.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I used to love McCoy's because we had like a 5 dime called McCoy's.
Oh yeah.
And then in Erie, they had the 5 D&K store. Maybe they had those little classic illustrated books that were a little small. And one page of the picture and one page of the story. Grammy used to buy those for us all the time.
Oh really?
D&K.
Let me see if I can find that too.
Ooh, they're building another house here.
They are?
Oh, on the corner of this one street, they're building another house.
Oh, wow.
They're building houses everywhere.
You can afford them these days.
Oh my God. And when they build these houses down here, because it's like a forest down here all the time. I mean, there's nothing but trees. And when they come in and they build these forests, they run the wildlife back into the city and the county.
Yeah.
And then, you have to have hunters come in. Like we have a $50 bounty for any coyote you shoot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all you do is shoot them, call a game warden to come out and tag them, and then the state sends you $50 from Columbia. Columbia will send you a check for $50. Takes about 3 weeks, but you'll get your $50. So guys go out and just do that on a normal basis, setting up a bunch of trail cams. So only takes one shot or 2 shots and kill 2 of them, and which is kind of sad in a way, but they are kind of. Oh my God, I remember those.
Yeah, I remember I had that around the world in 80 days. Grammy used to buy those for us. I had that one. Remember, they used to have they had like a Flintstones one, and they would have like a little, it was like a flip book. They have like a little cartoon at the top, and you can flip the page, and it looks like he's walking or something like that. Yeah. It's really cool. Remember that, Jody?
Yeah.
That was so neat. And then one page be like, oh shit, I hit the wrong button. But it's still pretty cool.
Hey, hi, the trash picture.
Hi, the Trash Pit Show. How you doing, buddy? You want to come up?
Yo, Jason.
Hi, whoever they said you were. Hello.
Yeah, he's from Ireland.
Ireland.
Yeah.
I can't see.
That's cool.
I'm keeping good, buddy. Let me put him up if he wants to come up.
Yeah.
We have an international connection. Oh, he's a good guy, though. I like when him and Jen do videos and stuff. Jen's really cool.
Okay.
Yeah, they're nice. He's a good guy. He's in the horror movies and unusual stuff like I am,
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Well, he remembers those classic yells. He might remember those. Remember, Grammy used to buy. They used to be $3 for $1. Grammy used to buy us some. I
I
remember,
can.
You remember
I can.
Jojo might. You might not remember Jason, but the Berenstein Bears.
yes,
God, I loved them.
there used to be I liked the animated show too. It used to be on PBS. They had an animated show too.
Yes, I liked it. And then the Weeble Wobbles, but they don't fall down.
Don't
Yeah,
fall down.
Jody had those. Oh man, let me see. Oh my goodness, let me see if I can find it. There was
I
an
used
episode of Are We Being Served? They had a toy my sister had, the exact same toy. I can't find that episode, but I can maybe I can find that picture. Let me let me look it up.
Oh, Jason.
I know. I'm not I'm just it's just like being back memories and stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's in the street up ahead.
Oh, be careful.
Oh, are you? Are you being? Oh God, Jojo, are you? Is it? Are the streets bad?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if there's a deer in the road right above this hill.
Oh, be careful. Be
Yeah.
careful. Is it snowing real hard? Like where you can?
No, it's not snowing right now, but it was where I came from.
Okay.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, how you keeping?
Oh, pretty
You
good.
keeping well?
This is my sister Jojo, my good friend forensic chick.
Hello.
She's really cool.
Hi.
How are you doing? Oh, how are you doing? Jesus fuck, sorry. I'm
That's
just up.
okay.
I'm half fucking dead, Jason. Apologies,
You're
man.
not sleepy? Oh well, yeah.
Hey, no apologies, no worries. It's no
Yeah,
big.
we're all
I'm
cool.
I
dead too.
We're all just
I
hanging.
need my fucking caffeine. I need my
Fun.
caffeine, or I need my tea.
You
Like
need to
that.
Oh,
get you a cup of coffee or tea.
Yeah.
tea. I need fucking tea. What are you currently bantering about? What's the framework for the conversation?
Oh, we're just going over like
Vintage
Blast from the
toys.
Past, like the Mr. Bones puzzle candy and those Chew Bop records, bubble gum and stuff. Yeah. Crazy stuff like that.
Oh
The stuff
God.
that most you don't remember about.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Good,
Oh,
Jojo. You're up. Okay.
I
Oh God. Okay.
fuck.
Yeah, this is like
agree.
this is similar to what Jody had, but different figurines in it. Okay. Oh, check this out.
Okay.
What the
Jody, I
hell?
mean the tree is just the tree itself is similar, but the characters in it are different. They're like Weeble Wobbles before. Jody remembers this. He had one of these.
Wobbles, I take a-
There you go. Pat, remember this? Jojo had
I
that.
remember
Yeah.
those.
Oh my God.
You
She
can
had
buy
one of
those now, but they're expensive.
those. Yeah. But that's
Are
exactly
those like those Jason, is that like the little roly-poly men sets you could get back in the day?
yeah. But
Remember
it was
the...
like a treehouse thing. And they had one of those in
Yeah.
that show, Are You Being Served? That British show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had one of those in there. My sister had one of those. I remember that. The characters are different though. They're like woodland creatures though. But I mean, it's the same thing with that thing on the side and a little swing. That thing that popped up. Yeah, isn't that cool?
My
Yeah.
my cousin had my cousin had a variant of them. It was a teapot. It was a family's house, but it was a
Yeah.
teapot, and
Nice.
the car was a little fucking teacup and stuff.
Oh,
They
that's wicked.
were teeny tiny people.
Yeah.
They had like no arms or no legs, and it was
Yeah.
just a hole in their arse, and that was it. You know, fucking.
The Weeble
Jojo
Wobble.
laughing at. You
Oh,
laugh.
you remember that was weird in that Frankenstein's army? They had like a walking teapot and a tea kettle and that. Wasn't that weird in Frankenstein's
Yeah,
army? That was a
I
bizarre
like that
movie.
movie. That was a cool movie for a low budget flick. That actually had some really good fucking effects. Hey,
I liked it
come
too.
here.
I mean,
I'm
they
not gonna
didn't
go
do
into movies. I
no, yeah,
won't
I know.
deviate you from what you're talking about because I fucking love nostalgia. I
Me
did.
too. I love it
Kids
too.
don't play with fucking toys anymore, Jason. They
I
don't.
know.
It's all
They,
tablets and stuff.
they would.
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't because they'd put them in their mouth and swallow it.
Yeah, I know. They probably try to put this in their mouth.
Mm-hmm.
God damn pussified children with
I
fucking
know.
swallowing shit. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, that one fucking child loses
Yeah.
an eye because of Boba Fett's rocket pack, and he
Yeah, I
has to
know.
ruin it for everyone
Yeah.
else. or
I
some
know.
kid. So some kid gets shot up because he's carrying around a die-cast Megatron that looks like a real gun, and he gets fucking capped by
I
the
know.
cops and
I
ruins it
know.
for everyone. It's fucking horseshit, man. It's
I
horseshit.
know. And it's like those super soakers that they put bleach in and stuff, and then they
In,
get shot.
I
Because they
love
get
yeah,
shot with
in
bullets. Yeah.
Intertech, Jason, into Intertech, there was a brand of American kind of fucking squirt guns that were electronic, and they
Yeah.
looked a fucking business, and they had to be taken off the market. I fucking kid you not, because some
Yeah.
poor fucking kids went out and they were realistic. I think these were the guns that brought on the necessity to put the orange caps
Yeah.
on the tip. But he went out with like some kind of squirt gun Uzi that made sound effects, and the
Yeah.
fucking cops plugged the fucking kid. And I'm like,
I know.
motherfucker, it's ruining it for everyone.
I
I
remember.
know.
Yeah.
Like the lawn darts were in it for everybody. Joe, our
Mhm.
stepdad had lawn darts. We used to play the lawn darts after they were outlawed.
Oh God.
Fucking
Yeah.
bullshit, man.
I remember the cap guns. Cap guns
But
were the awesome thing to play with when we were kids, and
My
it's like
mom.
Yeah.
you can't do it anymore.
Well,
but
see, I mean,
guys,
yeah.
explain this to me. I'm not fucking keyed in with like fucking American gun laws and stuff. But you guys can get like a fucking AR-15 and ammo and shit in Walmart.
Yeah.
No bother, no fucking problem. No bother. Buy that. Fucking you can have a license to open carry,
Yeah.
Yes.
but you can't have a fucking plastic squirt gun.
I
What
know.
with what
I know. It's
fucking
so stupid.
universe does that make sense?
I don't know. I don't have no idea.
I don't know.
It's-
Some
Shit.
by the back of somebody's trunk.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You
Alright,
never
I'll be
know
right
what
back.
you find. Purses, all kinds of
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Oh my God, Jojo dropped off.
Oh, I
So
mean, she said she'll
I
be
want
right back.
to ask picture a question. So you're
Okay.
from Ireland?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from the Republic of Ireland.
Okay, interesting. That's a beautiful country.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm Scottish.
You're
So
Scott. What? Oh, go on.
what?
Oh, she said
Oh, I was
go
going to
on.
ask what part
Yeah.
of Scotland, but
Yeah.
your ancestors are Scottish, or
Okay,
your
yeah. So
descendants.
Yeah.
my last name. Okay, and I don't mind saying this. My last name is Abercrombie,
Yeah.
and I don't know if
Mhm.
you heard of a place called Abercrombie in Scotland, but that's where my family comes from.
You remember these things, Martin?
God.
Remember the Mr.
Never,
Bones? Oh yeah, these
never
are
had them on our side of the pond. Never
Oh,
had
they're
them on
so
our
good.
side of the pond.
That's
They,
fine.
they came in a coffin, and there's
I
literally
love
these
how
little skeletons you put together, and you eat the skeleton. It was pretty cool.
you put it together
Oh,
and eat.
Yeah, you put it together and eat it.
so it's
Yeah,
candy.
it's
It's
candy. Yeah,
candy.
you put it and eat it. Yeah, it was cool. I love those things, and they came in different colored coffins and stuff. Yeah, and
Yep,
you
they
hopefully you fed all the parts to it too. You know,
yeah.
Did,
it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty neat.
I don't know how
did,
much.
you know, John, or did you know what, Jason? Do you know what fucking it was awesome? But they were
What's that?
dangerous as fuck. Push pops. Do
Push
you
pop?
remember push pops?
Yeah,
So if I was sent into prison, right,
yeah,
with other hardened criminals,
yeah,
I would want someone to send me in a bunch of push pops, because
yeah,
I'd suck that tin into a verge and
yeah,
use it as a shank. You could make a push. The candy was so hard. If
yeah,
you bit
yeah,
it at an angle, you could make a shank.
yeah. You did. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. See, I mean, this is educational. These are
Jason,
educational things.
J- Jason, if I'm ever sent to Pelican Bay, right, you send me
Yeah.
fucking push pops and the
Yes, yes,
hardest candy, the hardest
yes,
taffy you can get, so I
yes,
can shank a motherfucker
yes.
in the shower room.
It
There
would
you
be
go.
funny if I actually bought if I sent you the wrong the Flintstone push pops that were ice cream. That would be the wrong one to send.
Yeah.
You, I'm in the infirmary. Fuck you, Jason. It didn't work. It just bent. It just crumbled.
Oh, remember? Did you ever see? Remember? Do you ever see that Woody Allen take the money and run?
No, I never seen that one.
Oh,
Never had.
they escaped the prison, right? And they carved a gun out of a bar of soap, right? And Woody Allen, it was raining real bad, and he went to stick the guard, and it was just like a thing of bubbles in his hand. Oh, he disintegrated because it rained so hard outside. It was really funny. That's one of his when he used to do like really funny movies back in the early '60s.
That was.
Clyde's in there
What?
digging China.
What's
Oh,
that?
sorry.
No,
No,
you're
I
fine.
said Clyde's in there digging to China.
I dig in China. Oh yeah, in the litter.
The shit box. My God. I don't know where he's going. He
Oh,
just
what do you
moved
think?
all up. I just fucking cleaned the damn shit box out today,
Oh
all the way.
no.
And he's still in there. Like it's been like 5 minutes. Like,
Oh
what are
man,
you doing? What are you
I don't
doing?
know. I gotta
Are
ask.
you watching him? Maybe he's a nervous disposition and he can't fucking pinch one off because
Yeah,
you're
there
watching
you
him.
go.
Oh God, he goes in there too damn much is the problem. I don't know what is like I cleaned it today. He didn't go all day. It's like he wanted it to be clean. Then all of a sudden he's like in it, and if when you clean it out, he goes in there and just digs like he's going to China. There's no
Yeah.
hole in the bottom of this box or anything, so I don't know where he's going. He's just pushing the litter around. That's all.
Maybe like try to change the brand of what he's eating.
You know
Maybe
what?
that's why he's shitting so much.
Thank you for telling me that because
Oh,
I just did. I actually this was the end of the box, so now I'm changing it to a different litter brand. You're correct on that. That's funny.
yeah,
You know about cats a lot.
yeah.
Well, it's
That's
just if something's shitting a lot, it's probably something to do with their fucking diet.
oh,
God knows, I fucking know.
All
yeah.
I know is I clean the litter box like every day, so
Yeah.
it's okay.
Oh, I
Yeah.
gotta ask you. I haven't seen it yet. I'm behind on a lot of these movies, but what do you think of like? I guess Steamboat now, Martin.
I have not watched that. I have kept like so. There's two of them. There's Steamboat Willie and there's another one, and now there's Popeye ones as well.
Yeah,
Popeye
there's
the
Popeye.
Slayer man.
The Slayer,
Yeah,
Popeye the
what
Slayer Man. I gotta watch that one. I have that on. I gotta watch that. I've not seen the
fucking
Winnie the
public
Pooh.
domain?
Yeah, I know. And they're doing a Bambi one. I did a thing of the trailer for Bambi. That's like Bambi the Reckoning, and then they had like Peter Pan's Nightmare Neverland or something like that, and they had
Yeah, they're making the Twisted Childhood universe or
yeah,
some fucking
yeah,
cock like that. And I'm like,
yeah,
really? Are
yeah.
we that devoid of imagination?
I know.
What
Well,
the?
they got Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Both. I haven't seen either one of those. Are they any good? I
I haven't seen them. Jen watched them. Jen
yeah,
hates them, although she said the second one is better.
good.
Hey,
Okay.
Internet Eric here. He done a really good review, and he said the second one is far better than the first.
First
If
one.
you ask me, though, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Honestly, I'd rather drink turpentine and piss in a fucking brush fire than watch those fucking movies.
What about?
Honestly.
You're great.
What about?
You're great. I love
I know what
it.
movie. I
It's
still
so
love
great.
Exorcist. I love Exorcist Shark. I love that movie. I know a lot of people hated that one. Remember they had
Which
like that
one?
one Exorcist Shark. Remember the one
Oh,
with all
Jesus,
the
Jace. Yeah, the dude who directed that has some kind of kink for women having seizures.
yeah.
Jason,
Everyone had a
I
seizure in
watched
that
that.
movie. Yeah, I
I,
did too.
I watched that movie, Jason, and honest to God, I rather have Captain Hook give me a prostate fucking exam than watch that fucking movie again. Seriously.
It's
I liked it.
hilarious.
It was so funny that at the very end of the movie, like they didn't have any sound. They just had this girl go to the aquarium and touch all these sharks. It was
Yeah,
so weird.
she's
That they had all
jerking
that.
off. You have this possibly schoolgirl fucking. This is not a movie, Jason. This is someone's personal fetish that
I
he
know.
recorded and put it out for theatrical fucking release. This is
I
the
know.
only fucking thing that this can be.
Yeah. I reviewed it though. I mean, I enjoyed it. I've seen some boring. It didn't bore me though. I've seen some really bad shark movies, but I liked that one. I liked bad
Jesus fuck.
CGI. I liked. Well, this filmmakers contacted me who did bad CGI sharks. They liked my review of it though. That was actually entertaining. Do you ever see that one?
No, I have issues with CG sharks.
Oh yeah.
CG sharks ruined Gladiator 2 for well, there was a lot of shit wrong with that movie, but
Yeah.
Gladiator 2, the fucking cherry on the fucking shit sundae that
They
was
had the sharks
Gladiator
in it.
2 was the bad fucking CG sharks. Firstly,
Oh,
it doesn't make sense, right? When
yeah.
when your movie is defeated by Jaws 3 for
Yeah.
making scientific sense, you know you're in trouble. In Jaws 3, they put a fucking shark into an aquarium and it
Yeah.
died
In SeaWorld.
immediately.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. It fucking died. It died. Yet somehow in this movie, the ancient fucking Romans were
Yeah.
somehow able to transport a fucking shark
Yeah.
to the Colosseum.
Yeah.
How? What the fuck?
They did. They did. I know about that. I want to see it now. I do shark
No,
movies
no.
all the time. I see some bad.
Jason, the thing is the Romans did flood the Colosseum and have sea battles, and that in
Yeah.
itself was cool. That could have been cool. But why put in a fucking shark? Honest to God, it's fucking shite. It's the
Yeah.
stupidest fucking wank I have ever seen put to the fucking celluloid, man.
Yeah. Well, you know what it was? It was a megalodon. I'm trying to say like Jason Statham. It's a megalodon.
Yeah,
Fucking
Megadon.
Yeah.
What is?
Megalodon.
I used to
Yeah,
watch
Jason
Shark
Statham.
Week on Discovery Channel all the time.
Oh man, it was so cool though. I mean, I liked it. I mean, I see some bad ones. Did you ever see Sharks of the Corn?
No, Jason, there are too many fucking shitty sharks movies
I
out there to
know.
watch.
And that's
And
like
I have more important things to do, like
Oh,
trimming my
no.
fucking toenails, or eating cornflakes, or having a wank, than watching fucking shitty shark movies.
That's like a standard on my channel. I've done like over 100 of them. I reviewed over 100 of them so far, including a
Hey,
Sharknado movie. Yeah. Oh,
repair
remember they had one called Raiders of the Lost Shark. I swear, and they had Noah's
Hey,
Shark.
For
Carol.
fuck's
I
sake!
swear to God, they're real movies.
I'm getting a migraine listening to these fucking titles, man. Jesus Christ.
They
He's
had
getting
well, they
It's
did
too early in the
Cocaine
morning for
Bear.
this shit.
They did Cocaine Bear, then they did Cocaine Shark. I swear, it's a real
my
movie.
God.
I swear,
It's
it's awesome.
fucking.
What the fuck?
They did so many great crazy shark movies. So
Do you know what's a terrible but brilliant fucking shitty animal monster movie?
Day of the Animals.
Fucking Night of the Lupus.
Yes, I seen that Night Lepus. Yes, with that was PG rated.
Fucking
It was bloody. Yeah, it was
Dr.
bloody.
McCoy versus giant fucking rabbits.
Yeah,
Fucking DeForest Kelly has to deal
yeah,
with giant fucking bunnies, and
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it doesn't matter how many miniatures you put around them or how much gore you cover
Yeah.
them in. Bunnies
But-
are cute, regardless what size they are.
Oh, I
What
know.
the
They were
fuck?
giant bunnies killed, and it was bloody for a PG rated movie. This is back
Yeah.
when PG rated movies were really PG.
What? Sarah?
Yeah, they had giant bunnies in Night of the Lepus. Yes,
It was just basically
Yeah.
they some genetic experiments.
Yeah,
Rabbits got loose, turned into giants, and started eating people.
yes. That's a
It
real
was
movie. I've seen
stupid,
it.
but it was fun.
Oh, I
And you know
loved
what,
it.
Jason? It had imagination. It had
Yeah.
fucking imagination. Sure, the premise was about as fucking subtle as someone fucking shoving a bag of coke up their arse right in front of fucking immigration.
Yeah.
But seriously, man, it was just.
Oh yeah,
What?
yeah. This is like okay. Let me see if I can get. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I got a good photo.
Get the trailer. Get the trailer, Jason. This
I don't
woman's
know if
gonna love
I don't
this.
know if I'm allowed to play the trailer, but I can play. I can show a photo. Oh, I have to verify I'm not human. I'm human. That's stupid.
What?
I have to verify I'm human to actually put this image up. Okay, there's the image of them running through the town. Night of the Lepus. Here we go.
Okay.
Well, I'll take a second. Okay. That's them running through the town. Giant rabbits.
Dude,
Are
there
they
you go.
jack?
Yeah,
What the fuck is that?
they're
They
real
look so
rabbits.
fucking adorable.
I know.
They're big.
Yeah, I mean
So
they're I mean they're supposed
it
to be
was
like giant
miniatures.
rabbits.
They built
Yeah,
miniatures.
yeah, they built
Okay.
miniatures around it. Yeah, but it was like a real thing, and they had the professor from Gilligan's Island was in it too. I think
Oh,
wasn't he?
really? I
Yeah, the
remember.
professor from Gilligan's
Yeah,
Island was in it. Yeah,
that and Bones from Star Trek, DeForest
yeah,
Kelly.
yeah. I mean, I liked that movie though. It was a fun movie. You remember Squirm about the bloodworms? That creeped me out some. Remember that one?
Yeah. What was the one, Jason? What was the one with Sam Elliott and the frogs were killing
Oh,
people?
it was just
They
called
weren't
Frog.
turning the water gay now. They weren't turning the frogs gay. They were killing people.
Yeah,
Oh, dear
Frog. They were just
God,
called Frogs.
my.
Yeah. And it had
That's
Ray
not bad,
Milland in it.
bad
When it had Ray
shit on a
Milland.
daily
Yeah.
basis.
Yeah. I got there's a great I got the movie post. The movie post for it's fantastic. I would find it for forensics. You guys check it out.
You
I
are.
mean, this is like going down a rabbit hole of weird stuff, but it's fun. You know, let me see if I can find frogs.
I might
Check
need
the
some
movie post.
shrooms to watch something like that.
Oh yeah, these are great movies though. These are a lot of fun.
They're better with a couple of beers and some friends as well, because you
Oh
can
yeah.
rip the
Oh
living shit out
here
of them.
we go. Here's the ad. Here's the movie poster for it. You'll love it. Okay. It just takes me a couple of things to find it. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Check, this is a movie poster right here. Isn't that funny?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
Fun.
That's fucking sexy as fuck. That's glorious.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Oh my god.
There's so many crazy movies out
That's
there.
a
I
treat,
mean,
isn't it?
yeah, that was where
Look
that was
at
in '72. That came out the same year, Night of Lepus, and back in '72. I rented that a long time ago. It's a fun movie. Remember that what was the thing with two heads that had like remember that one guy was racist that Ray Milland was racist?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
he got a head transplant
yeah, and
of
they
an
put him
African
on Rosie
American
Greer
dude
on the
onto his
black guy.
shoulder.
That was so funny. He put him on Rosie
The-
Greer, a
when,
black
they,
guy. That was so
when they
funny.
were driving, when they were arguing
Yeah.
while they were fucking driving, that was
You
fucking
know,
brilliant.
oh, that was funny. And then like there was a scene where Rosie Greer, I mean, because he had Ray Milland on his head, right? And Rosie Greer was like, he was going to make love to his girl, and then he said, like, the girl said, "Well, I'd make love to you," but that guy right there, and he goes, "Now I know you got to go." Like that was really funny. It's really
It's
hilarious movie.
it's a fun flick.
I love movies like that. They don't make stuff like that anymore. Oh, I'll tell you. Let me see if I can find that. Do you ever see? Remember, I was talking about the bad shark movies. Did you see that one about the killer kites? They made a movie about killer kites. It was on Tubi.
No, but have you seen Slacks? Actually, Jason, about the killer
Yes,
pair of slacks.
yeah, I reviewed
That
that
one's
on the
fucking
channel.
brilliant.
Yeah, that was a good one about killer. I've seen that. That was a great movie. I mean, they done. Oh my God, what? I mean, they've done so many weird movies.
There
I
was, there
swear
was
you
one about a
were.
couch that ate people as well.
Yes, I
Oh,
saw
yeah,
that.
be right back. Be right
Or
back.
Deathbed. Okay, Deathbed. Yeah, they did Deathbed. The bed eats people. Let's see if I. They did so many weird movies. You have no idea, friends. Like, I mean, I can. I mean, I can send you down the rabbit hole of weird stuff. I mean, it was started by Martin's here,
I
the movie
can't
guy.
get
So,
into that. Honestly,
yeah,
Jason, not in a bad
yeah.
way, but
No, it's okay.
I can't get
Why?
into nonfiction. I deal with used to deal with regular shit on a daily basis that
I
has to
know.
do
I
with that.
understand.
So I don't really like get into horror movies
Yeah.
because it's like so not real to me.
Oh,
You know
I
what I mean?
mean, these are really not real. Really not real, though. I mean, what
I'd
was that?
probably laugh at them, like he said. You
Oh,
just drink a
oh,
few
these
beers,
are funny though. These are funny.
be on some shrooms or something, and
Yeah.
watch stuff. You know,
Oh yeah. Well, they had
but
like
a long
they had the
time.
like original Food of the Gods that like guy was getting killed by a killer rooster. They had a giant rooster killing a guy. See if I can find that. But I mean, they had so many goofy movies back then, but a lot of them were fun. You know, a lot of these were American International doing stuff like this. I mean, it just got
Sorry
kind
about
of.
that, Jason. Just the
Oh, you're,
mailman was there. Sorry, dude.
oh no, you're fine. You're fine. Remember, let me see if I can find it. Well, I saw they did a sequel to Food of the Gods called Gnaw. I remember that. Let me see.
Food of the Gods was brilliant.
Yeah,
Oh, excuse me.
yeah.
Food of the
Well,
Gods was brilliant.
they did a sequel called Gnaw back in '88. You ever seen that one?
That's the one with the kid who like
Yeah, the
comes
cat
in
kid. Yeah,
and
they're
get him the
circus.
fuck out of here.
Yeah. That was a kid. I remember that. Oh, they had a
That was
giant
a
moose
great
there.
movie.
I liked Empire of the Ants too with Joan Crawford. That was a good one too. I
I
like that one too.
Jen wanted to. Jen was talking about that movie, and she always jokes with me because I'm like, "Can we review Food of the Gods?" And she's
Yeah,
like, "Why do you want to review the movie with the giant cock?" And I'm like, "Don't be like that." She goes,
that's what it was.
but yeah, it was she. No, Jen loves those fucking movies, but she's
I
more
do
into
too.
her more grim, depressing stuff as well.
Yeah, I like those things. I mean, it's just so nuts. And I remember seeing like they had Shark Encounter of the Third Kind, but that one was boring. They had that. That's a real movie. And that was boring. No, I didn't like that one. Because I mean, I mean, some of these shark movies can be really boring too. You know, they got one
The
called
thing is,
yeah,
I'll take a movie that's fucking shite
yeah,
over boring any day because,
oh
like,
yeah,
at least you're entertained,
yeah. Well, like I said, the people who made that bad CGI sharks contacted me, right? And I reviewed it, and they said like you're right about the budget being $2,500. They said it would have been like $400 less, but we liked extra pepperoni on our pizzas. I thought that was a brilliant comment. That was so awesome. Let me see if what else.
I no, I gotta have you on again at some stage. I'm just fucking
Oh, that'd
busy
be
with a
cool.
lot
I
of
know
stuff,
there's a
but
lot of other people. Yeah, I wonder if you remember these books from when we were kids. I mean, I know you're in another country, but you might have had these. Let me see if I can get a good shot of these. These were like invisible ink books. Oh shit! I remember getting
no.
these at the hospital. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can get a good shot of this. Oh, that's a better shot right here. Let me it takes a second though. That's just weird though, because I'm like getting in the. Let's see. Cause I showed these early to a friend and my sister. They used to get these at the hospital all the time. You ever see these books at all?
No, Jesus. It looks
Oh,
like a
there's some.
colostomy bag, Jason. What the fuck?
Oh
What is
shit.
that?
No, it was sealed up. It's like a trivia book, right? And they have like these little circles that say yes and no. What they got right,
What
but
have
it'd be
you
in
been
physical
eating?
ink.
Check the bag to find out.
Yeah,
Like what?
yeah. But they had like these little pens, and they had like a lemon juice in it and be in invisible ink. Yeah, those were cool as hell. I love those things as a kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to love the. Did you guys ever have to choose your own adventure books?
Yes, we had those at school. Yeah, those were awesome.
They were fucking brilliant. They were brilliant.
I
They're
guess
cool.
they had something like that in I know Cisco. It was like some experimental thing. It was called Mr. Nice Guy or something like that. And it was like something. It was like a 20-minute short film, and I know Cisco and Ebert hated it. It was like they have like a situation, and then you pick one, two, or three, and then whatever the majority of the people voted on, they would play that scene, and they would go like scene to scene like that. It'd be like 20 minutes long.
That you know that was the original plan for the Clue movie, right?
Really?
Yeah, the one with Tim Curry and uh Christopher Lloyd and stuff that came out back in the day. They were
Oh,
originally
really?
going to have like a thing that where
Yeah.
you could
Okay.
pick
Oh,
the
the ending.
ending.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that. I think like Cisco and Ebert liked I think they saw like all three of the endings and stuff, and they were like A, B, or C ending. I can't remember the one I saw because I saw it. It had that guy from Fear that sang a song. Beef Bologna was in it. What's this guy's name? Do you know who I'm talking about? Oh crap!
I don't. I don't.
He became an actor. Let me look it up. Let me look up Clue. He was like a singer. He was like a punk rock singer. And I know John Belushi loved the band Fear, right? And he had him on Saturday Night Live, the one with Donald Pleasance hosting it, and they had like a big mosh pit and stuff like that. And they were singing Beef Bologna. I guess I guess they weren't invited back or something like that. They don't usually have stuff like that anymore. Let me see the movie. The guy had a really unique name. I can't remember what it was.
Excuse me.
That's okay. Let's see.
Sorry if
He's
I'm
looking.
belching and stuff. I'm still fucking
Oh,
half asleep, and I'm like, oh.
don't feel
Oh,
bad. It's
really?
okay.
No, you're good. Hey, Estrella.
Hi, Estrella. What was that guy's name from that band? The
What is it?
cast was
I can't say. Wait.
Lee Ving. Lee Ving. It was about Leving as
Junad?
Mr. Brody. Yeah. Yeah, that was the guy that sang for the band
Babe,
Fear.
be right back.
Yeah, he was an actor too.
The fuck? Who
He
did
was
I?
a hardcore band called Fear.
Okay.
Okay.
How are you? What are you
Hi,
having?
Estrella. Hi, Janoid. Yeah.
Genoid.
Jan-
Oh,
Jano, I know if I get spelled it right. Yeah. Got Sarah Longer. The tiny protectors have new stun guns, and one is a rabbit. Okay. See, I mean, we got everybody here. I mean, it's like you don't get this on the other panels. You don't get unique stuff like this. This is great. I love it. I took
no,
you
it's
down the
fun.
rabbit hole. Yeah.
Where did our Irish Ireland guy go?
I mean, he said he had to be. He was coming right back.
He's funny. He's fucking
Oh,
funny.
he's really good. He's creative and stuff.
He's a
I
comedian.
mean, yeah, he like because we did a lot of bizarre movies and stuff, and it's like a because I was a big fan of Sharks, and then whenever Shark came back, the
Yeah.
like, flood of movies like that, right? And it'd be like a trademark of me reviewing crazy shark movies on my channel too. You know, I've done a
Oh,
ton of them. Yeah,
interesting.
along with along with the classic ones too. Oh, they already have a frog stun gun.
I don't want one of those.
There's a ribbit ratcher.
You got Windows 11?
Yeah, Windows. Yeah, they keep asking me I have Windows 11. Yeah,
What the fuck is
I have Windows 85.
I have Windows 2025.
Well, 2025. Yeah, that's true drive talking. Yeah,
Oh my god.
I'm glad I brought back some memories. Oh, you know that I was telling you on We Play You In. If you don't win, they have you can have a chance at the end of the month to win like the biggest loser prize. Guess what they have? They have offering a spirograph. Remember that as a kid?
Mm-hmm.
You do yeah, they offer us a 10K. That looks pretty cool.
I love the spiral graphs.
Yeah. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Hi, buddy.
Sorry about that. No, just my mum was just ringing there, and I'm chatting to you on my phone, so I had to dip out to answer that. Jesus fuck! It never
Yeah,
rains, of
Jen's
course.
pretty cool. I never had Jen on the channel before. I mean, I'm friends with her on Facebook. I like that photo for Hannibal. Wherever, like,
Oh yeah. I cobbled together that thumbnail for the live
yeah,
stream.
yeah, they got you with your brain. She's eating your brain. It's pretty funny that
Yeah,
thumbnail.
Oh
That's
goodness.
there
awesome.
wouldn't if that was real now, Jason. There wouldn't be much fucking eating in it. To tell you the truth,
I know. I
she
know.
wouldn't. She'd get about 2 mouthfuls. That's it. That's my brain gone.
Remember
2
that?
fucking mouthfuls.
Remember that movie at the very end? He gave that little kid a little bit of brain and stuff. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. But Gary Oldman,
Gary Oldman was for Mason Verger. I don't hate it. I don't think it's a trash fire, but
yeah,
it definitely neuters the fucking the intensity and intimidation factor of Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal Lecter to me is a lot more scary when he's behind bars or behind a pane of glass because he's just as dangerous. His mind is more fucking dangerous than he is.
Okay. Now, what did
Pussy
you like?
Christ. Oh,
Did you
God.
like that better or Manhunter better? Remember Manhunter?
Oh, I fucking love Manhunter. The
That's
80s synth. Tom Noonan as the Tooth Fairy. This
yes.
is a fucking, and it's a Michael Mann movie before Michael
Yeah.
Mann turned shit.
Oh yeah, from Miami Vice. Did you ever see that Forensic? That was like the original Silence of the Lambs before that one became a movie. They did Michael Mann
Yeah,
had a Manhunter. Yeah, it's really good.
I
It bombed
actually,
at the box office. Yeah, that one bombed.
I Jason, I thought fucking Brian Cox was actually. I prefer Brian Cox as Lecter. I'm just gonna fucking say it out. I know it's a controversial opinion, but
I'd have to
he's
watch it.
more.
Yeah.
He's more feasible as a
Yeah.
fucking killer than Hopkins because Hopkins is fun, but he's mugging a lot and he's making dead bodies that they could be as heavy as these cases are as heavy as dead bodies. Like if this guy was a killer who was active for 10 years, I would be like I could see Brian Cox getting away with it, whereas Anthony Hopkins would be like and the cops would be like, there's something up with this fucking dude. He's hissing and spitting and fucking.
I ate his liver with some fava bean and life candy. Like that, you know?
Yeah, it's the cops would be like, put this cunt on a watch list right fucking now. There's something not right.
I know. But I mean, it's weird though because no one remembers that movie. And I remember seeing I remember seeing the Silent Lamb. It's like, wasn't that Manhunter a long time ago? You know? But Manhunter, I think Silent Lamb was so over the top and stuff that got the audience that that Manhunter never got. You know? Maybe it was the marketing too.
The thing is, it wasn't as bad as Gus Van Sant's, but I genuinely feel that fucking Red Dragon was a beat for beat remake. And yes, it's an adaptation for a book, so you're going to do that. But you definitely saw that they fucking just pilfered stuff from Michael Mann's movie to make Red Dragon, and I just you know.
Oh man, it's so cool you came up, man. But it was just weird. I mean, because I see like we have so many people online. There's a lot of like the horror mainstays and stuff like that are always up there. No, we got to do something. And sometimes when you send me a link, I'm kind of busy. Sometimes it's just weird finding a time though. But no, this was perfect though.
No, it's good, man, because it's like fucking morning time for me now, and just fucking by and large, I'm still fucking semi-conscious. So apologies if I'm kind of like slow to respond.
Oh no, you're great. You're fine. I enjoy. I enjoy having people up here. I say like I'm going into. There's so much drama crap going on. I'm trying to move in a different direction from all that crap.
Yeah, if you, and again, I'm not trying to bring down the tone. That shit with those other lads, that's done and dusted. Because you were getting awful unfair harassment from folks, and that just. And I know as well that kind of some friendships were fucking fractured as a result. I'm hoping that stuff is repaired and stuff with that because that. What?
Well, I'm good with Spoof again because that was kind of bad scene, but no, Spoof and I are good now. If you meant Spoof,
no, Spoof is super nice as well. She's
super nice.
She's very down to earth and stuff.
Oh man, she's playing like games live stream. She's doing like Quip Master. You'd be really good on that game if you're able to.
Oh yeah, Quiplash and fucking stuff like that.
I'm really good at that. Yeah,
I do that, but like I just the thing is I can be funny enough when I want to be, but it's like it's like if some motherfucker goes up to you and goes, tell a joke, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
What? It's just it puts you on the spot. So it's like
I know. I mean, sometimes they don't always work though. But I mean, sometimes it was like I put up probably like a really gross joke to gross everybody out. But it was like a new function on a microwave. Like they have the popcorn button or something like that. I put pre-cum Alfredo on there. And everyone got grossed
No,
out.
you did not.
Jesus
I did.
Christ, Jason.
I did.
Jesus fuck.
I did. And Spoof said that made my stomach hurt, but you gave me a vote. I did.
All
I
right,
put the
guys,
Jeez.
vote.
I'm going down. I'm going
Okay,
down.
honey. Okay.
And it was so nice to meet you,
Yeah.
Trash Picture. You're
Yeah.
No
hilarious.
bother at all.
You have me like laughing like crazy.
Yeah.
But
No bother at all.
I need to go down for real.
Okay. Good
Yeah.
night, honey.
All right.
I
You
was
guys have
always a
a
pleasure
great
having
night.
you out. Yeah. Yeah, this ended up being a great live stream. It's great so far.
It
Yes,
did.
thank you.
It
Yeah,
did. We
thank
need
you.
to do jive talking in the morning.
Yeah, Jive talking in the morning because
If I can be up, shit.
yeah, we did great. It's still going too, and I thank you for coming up, Forensic.
No problem. And I'll talk to you tomorrow sometime later in the
Okay.
afternoon. Trash
Uh,
Picture, great meeting you. Like
yeah,
this is
You
awesome.
too. Take care. No
Hey,
bother.
okay,
Take care.
yeah.
thank you.
Take care, hon. Yeah, she's really a nice person. She's getting a bunch of crap from people too. You know, yeah, just people are
I
just assholes. You know.
sure. Some people can't be a bollocks without having to prove it, I suppose, Jason.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, it's just a bunch of crap. But oh well. Well, we can rise above and talk about movies and stuff. I love movies and TV shows. Uh, do you ever watch like? Have you seen Are You Being Served? Remember that show back in the 70s?
That
British.
was that would not run today. That
Yeah,
and hello. There's just too many innuendos, and it wouldn't
I know.
be it wouldn't pass as PC today.
I know. It's like Miss Logan came in from the rain and says, I finally came out of rain and my pussy's soaking wet." Remember?
Yeah, it became a nauseum though. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, my pussy, I need to check my pussy. It's like, okay,
Laugh
right,
though. I
cool.
still laugh though. I have that mindset. I laugh at silly humor. I love silly humor. You know, it's just like, people don't like think bathroom. I think bathroom humor is hilarious, right? And I was at Jimmy John's and they had like inside the bathroom they had all these like illustrations like the thinker and like little like illustrated people peeing or pooping and stuff. And I did a video showing like go different ways to pee and poop. And it has like it's my
Dude,
yeah.
Jason, don't fucking record inside the public toilet. It's
Uh,
a recipe for fucking disaster, man.
I was the
Jesus.
only one. I was the only one in there. I was the only one in there. It was a little bathroom. I swear, I was the
Okay.
only one in there, right? And it got 82.
I know that, but you'll get some grumpy fucker who'll come in and he'll fucking give out or
Oh, yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
So
yeah. I know. So I was,
I
hey, what's going on here? No, I mean, it got like 82,000 views so far. That's pretty good. Over 82,000
I
last time I looked. Yeah, it did really well.
but
I do. Yeah, it's just crazy though. No, but I've done like I've like reviewed over 1,000 shark. No, over 100 shark movies so far. Some of them are good though. I mean, not. I saw one. It was like
there, there,
there
there's
was a
very
whole. Yeah.
no,
Did
no.
you
You
like?
go. Sorry, I keep on cutting across you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Did you like Deep Blue Sea? I love that one. Deep Blue Sea was
Yeah,
fun.
that one was cool. That one was fun.
Yeah,
That was a good one. Like Samuel Jackson just fucking
yeah. I
just
love that
killed
movie.
off out of nowhere.
I
And
saw that at the theater. Yeah, I saw it at the theater. I saw
The Shallow
Megalodon.
with Blake Lively was cool.
Yeah, I know. Now the two sequels were awful. The two sequels
I've
were awful. Yeah, they did two
I've
sequels.
I've or is it the was it which one is the one with Blake Lively stuck on the fucking the little island with the
Oh,
shark?
The Shallows.
Shallows, yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
Shallows
one
was
I'm
good.
thinking of.
Yeah, Shallows was good.
And there's another one with an Irish actor, Colin Meaney, where a plane crashes and it's
Oh, was that
upside
No
down
Way Up?
underwater.
Was that No Way Up or No Way Out?
Yeah, I need to see that. I need to see
I
that. That
love
looks
that
cool.
movie. That's actually quite good. I love that movie. Some people are crapping on that.
I'll
I thought that was great. I like that one. I mean, there's a couple on 47 meters down. I like both those. You know,
Hmm.
uh,
Um,
the Reef and Reef Two, Electric Boogaloo. Those are both good.
gee.
Remember that?
Jason,
Everybody was,
Jason, what's your favorite canon movie? Actually,
oh, I love canon movies. Oh, let me think. Ooh, that's a tough one. Maybe Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part Two. It was either that or Invasion USA. I love both those.
the Invasion USA is great.
I love that. I mean, I
Um,
love those movies. I mean, because
I
it was weird though because I went in the army in the late '80s. I saw a lot of. Well, I used to for the canon movies. I used to just rent them on VHS, right? And then I remember like seeing some at the theater, like Bloodsport's really good too. Bloodsport's fantastic.
I need to find. I have a steel book of fucking Masters of the Universe. I need to find my steel
Oh
book of that.
yeah, that's
I got a
intertwined.
Spanish one.
Oh, cool. That's intertwined
And
with
I'm,
Superman 4 because Warner Brothers
yeah,
gave them $35 million to make that, and they took money out of that to make Master of the Universe Master Universe. And they only had like $17 million to make Superman 4. That's why it looks the way it does. You know?
I'm a, I'm a Jason. I gotta see if I can more
Okay.
settings,
Oh, cool.
camera. Give me a second.
You know what I would love to
Uh,
see? That Superman 4 is like 90 minutes. Oh, that's awesome. I like
yeah,
that movie. I thought it was a great movie too.
it's a wicked steel book. It's a really nice
Oh,
steel book. And
oh,
I'm gonna
cool.
give me a second. I'll show it you. Like
Okay, buddy.
the art and the interior and stuff is really fucking nice.
Yeah.
I got
I love
art cards
seeing.
and stuff like that. But yeah, no, it's people give it shit, and yeah, it's cheesy as fuck.
But
But
it's
at the
good.
same time,
Oh no, I hear he might have kicked himself off. I think he kicked himself off. He's trying to do too much. I mean, he has the thing to link it if he wants to come back up. That's fine. Oh, hold on. Give me a sec. There you are, buddy. I think
sorry
he
about
kicked.
that, Jason. I pressed the
What
wrong
happened?
fucking thing.
I've
Apologies,
done
dude.
that before plenty of times. I've done that before plenty of times. Hi, Tasty Peanut. Tasty Peanut's really sweet too.
Oi.
Tasty Peanut is a
Oh,
tasty peanut. But no, I remember like they shaved off. I mean, the one thing about Superman 4, 'cause I remember renting it, right? And it seemed like they cut
mhm.
out like a half hour. I wish they'd show. I would like to see the whole movie. I
There's
would,
a different version in Nuclear Man that's more like Bizarro, actually. If you've seen
yeah.
the behind the sets
Oh, really?
photos, there's like this big dumb Frankenstein looking
Yeah.
version, and
Well, I don't know
basic.
why
Whoa,
I don't know why they edited so much out of that movie though, because it seemed like there's a whole big chunk with her and like Meryl Hemingway. I mean, and it's like it's they edited it down to a half hour and a half. I don't know why they didn't show like a
if
full
J-
2 hour movie.
Jason, 9 times out of 10, if a film is cut down significantly, it's because they want it to be able to show it more. They want to be able to run it in a cinema more times.
Oh,
A
I know.
shorter movie, you can show it more times in a fucking theater.
But I would
And
just love
like,
to see the whole edited movie though, because you could tell there's bits and pieces edited out. Even when I first rented it, I was like, well, they edited shit out of it because the other Superman movies were like 2 hours or at least a little over 2 hours. They were much better movies than Superman 4, but I'd still like to see it. They please the uncut, you know.
mhm.
And the weird thing was,
uh,
okay, and there's another link to that movie, right? Um, I mean, I don't think Christopher Reeve wanted to make the movie, right? But he had a pet project called Street Smart where he was like a reporter interviewing a pimp, and they agreed to make that movie if he was starred in Superman 4, so he did. And that's the movie that had he interviewed Morgan Freeman from remember Electric Company, and that he
yeah,
got an Academy Award nomination for that for supporting actor.
yeah, he's great in that movie.
Yeah,
It's Morgan Freeman's great in that. I
yeah,
like I think as well. Canon we're like, okay, whatever Christopher Reeve wants, let him do that.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to have a anti-nuclear message? Let's
Yes.
do that as well. And it's like, you're just, no, guys, you're sacrificing plot for fucking capitulation. And I'm not blaming Reeve. I'm just saying it's
No.
canon as well. Canon were never going to be able to fucking pull off a big budget movie. They a medium budget movie. They excelled at things like kind of ninja movies or
Yeah.
action movies or kind of stuff like. But big budget, like they were going to do a sequel to Masters of the Universe, but then they
Oh, really?
realized, oh fuck, Mattel. Yeah, that's how we got Cyborg. All the sets for
Okay.
fucking Cyborg were
Oh, I didn't
meant
know
for
that. That's
Masters of the
awesome.
Universe, and
Awesome.
Mattel turned around and said, "Look, we're a sinking ship, but even we know that this isn't a good idea."
Yeah.
So they scrapped that, and it ended up becoming Cyborg. So a lot of the costumes, a lot of the sets, and a lot of the props you see in Cyborg
Okay.
were for Masters of the Universe.
Well, I think that they did Life Force. Life Force with a big budget, like 35 million for them. I
Yeah,
think.
I think that was their most expensive movie.
Yeah.
That was their most expensive. Patrick Stewart jokes that it was his first cinematic kiss, on-screen kiss with someone,
Yeah.
and it could have been a beautiful lady, but no, it had to be Steve Railsback. You had to fucking make out with Steve Railsback in that movie.
Well, they signed a 3-picture deal with him. They wanted him to do they wanted to do a sequel to Texas Chainsaw, and he agreed to it. And they were so mad. They said, "You made a comedy. We wanted to scare you. Made a comedy, though. Remember?
Mm,
I love that
yeah.
movie. It's like, lick my plate, you dog dick. That was such a good movie.
A fucking Dennis Hopper, I'm the Lord of the Harvest. It's like,
What's that? Yeah,
what are
that's
they
it.
doing?
Yeah. What's that fast food bunch? No, it's a health food bunch, remember? And they had
Yeah.
like the original characters, like the guy who played the cook on it, you know? And
Hmm.
if you remember, he wasn't in a whole lot of other things, but he was in an episode that Toby Hooper did of Amazing Stories with Weird Al Yankovic was in there. Was it Jim Seidel was the
Yeah,
cook?
Jim Sideout. Jim
Yeah,
Sideout. He played kind of
yeah.
pop
He was in
kind of
the
character.
Amazing Stories episode with Weird Al Yankovic. That's a really good one, though. Too. No one remembers that.
I gotta
Yeah.
check it out. I think all those episodes are up on YouTube if you want to check them out.
Oh,
Come here,
cool.
Jason. I gotta get something to fucking eat before I
Oh,
drop. But thanks a million for letting us in.
you're
I'm
welcome.
sorry I can't stay any longer, dude.
Oh no, it's awesome. It was awesome having you up talking about movies. I love movies and stuff. We could do this again.
But
Do all crazy movie stuff, you know. People like,
the,
what are
the,
they talking about? We never heard of any of these movies, you know. But no, I like obscure films too.
come here. I'm gonna fucking tear off. But mind yourself, dude, and stay awesome, Jason. Bye.
You too, buddy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This was awesome. Thank you, Martin. Wow, this ended up being a really awesome thing. It was like I was talking because friends of Chick and I talk a lot. I mean, on the phone and stuff, and we were talking about having a live stream in the morning. It's like Jive talking, you know. And we didn't want to go off the rails and do drama crap, you know. I mean, it's always going to be a little bit of that, no matter what the way the environment is, you know. And she came up, my sister came up, and then Martin from the Trash Picture Show came up. We shared some memories. We shared some classic like candy and stuff. I found out what those they were called yes and no books spelled KNOW. I couldn't remember what those things were called. It had, I mean, with the invisible ink and the in those pens that had like the lemon juice in them. Because they used to have them all over the hospitals when I was growing up as a kid. I love those books. I'm not going to pay $30 for one or 75. That's outrageous. But I mean, let me look and see how much they are on Amazon. I'm not going to really buy one unless it's like super cheap. But I mean, it has to be vintage. It better not be like all dried up, the markers and stuff, because that would be a disaster. But they have all these different things, sports trivia, all these other. Those were fun. You know, they had those at the hospital, hospitals all the time. Amazon. Let me see. Let me see what they are on Amazon. I mean, it has to be reasonable. I'm just curious. I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm just curious to look. Okay. Oh God, let's see what they got. I mean, hopefully, I want like something reasonable. You know what I mean? Because that'd be a good blast from the past. 'Cause I'm sure they still make them. I assume they do. Yes and no invisible ink books. Okay, here we go. Oh, they got different. They got different ones now. Well, they got ones. Oh, they got like Disney. I don't want those. I want like the trivia ones. Travel games. No. Well, here's one. Yes and no. Oh, these are like Hangman and stuff. I remember playing. They had games like Battleship, Hangman. I remember playing these ones. Hangman was fantastic. See, man, there's way too much money though. How much is this one? 40, 88, 85. Hell with that. I mean, don't they still make these things? I mean, I'm not doing that. That's crazy. Mad Libs 5. Oh, okay, that's reasonable. But I mean, what's this one? This is 9 themes card bingo. No, that's different. That's not what I want. Well, I mean, don't they have like? That's so dumb. Let me look it up again. I mean, why would they do that though? I mean, I'm not paying that much. 30. That's to make these for different ones. Visible ink travel books. So I want ones that are very. I mean, for adults too, because they have ones that are like but that's like $17 a kid's one. Yeah, I don't know. I just want like regular ones, but I mean, why are they so expensive for? I mean, don't they still make these things? I love these as a kid. I mean, I'm not that old. I'm old enough, but it's just kind of depressing. Yes, no invisible books, like it's like invisible ink, game activity books. Oh, previously, I know it's previously viewed. I'm just looking. $30. That's Mr. Mystery Invisible Ink game, Secret Agent Spy book. That's cool. But why would they? Okay, Invisible Ink, 10 to 110. I remember these things. Currently unavailable as figures. Let me look. They have to still make these things. I mean, why would they stop making them? I mean, let me look outside of eBay or Amazon. Yes and no books. Yeah, eBay $33.99. Trivia $23. That's still way too much. They have a Civil War one for $38. Don't they still make these things? They got one invisible How to Train Your Dragon Invisible Ink activity book. That's kind of cool. That's only $1. But I mean I don't know. I might want one that has oh, here's one. Here's one. Yes and no a smaller one. Basketball, yes and no basketball, buy yourself, enjoy. Oh, that's cool. Now, vintage 1975. Well, maybe they are vintage. $7.99 or best offer. I don't think they even have a book with that. They're pretty cool though, but I mean, don't they still make these things? They have a bowling game book. I don't know. They have a bingo one. Huh. That's too bad. That's too bad. I think. Well, I don't think kids today. I don't even know what kids today like anymore. I'm so out of the loop. I mean, I have like we have these birthday parties. I don't know what kids like anymore. I thought that stuff like that was cool. You know, I don't know. Shows what I know. But I don't know. I might go make something. I'm getting hungry again. Um, I hope you like this this fun live stream. I mean, it's just like memories and stuff. Jive Talk, Morning Jive Talk. That was Forensic Chick's idea for a title. She was up and she wanted to do a live stream. I said, sure, let's go. I mean, I had to do a couple things, and I said, sure, let's have some fun. And we did, and it was, I had a nice time. I hope you all did too. It's just all BS and shooting the crap, and yeah. So let me wrap it up. I'm starting to get hungry too. I mean, it was cool. I want to thank Forensic. That was her idea to go live, and it really went really well. I'm doing okay, Estrella. How are you? We had a fun live stream. We had the Trash Picture Show all the way from Ireland. My sister was here for a little bit, and it was cool. And we had Forensic Chick up here, and we had a nice time. And it's pretty cool that her cat Clyde recognizes my voice. Oh, wait, we got Deussolinvictus. Hold on. How you doing, buddy? How are you doing? See if we can get a sound to work. What's up, buddy?
You there?
Yeah.
Hey,
How
can
are
you hear
you?
me?
Yeah, I hear you
Oh
now,
man,
buddy.
driving through Nashville. I got to go to Pittsburgh, drop a dog off this evening, and then head toward Quakertown. So I've been on the road. I left last night about 9:45. I was going to leave this morning, and I just decided to go ahead and load everybody up and just head out early because there's a lot of flooding in northern Tennessee and through Kentucky from last. So what I understand it pretty well is there's maybe some road impact. So, and then I've got a load of really heavy with puppies and puppy clean. So you have to add on like an hour and a half of travel time on for that because you got to stop and clean puppies a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you looking up? The invisible ink and
those
games and such.
Those yes and no things we growing up. I love those things. They want like $75 for one of those things now. That's crazy. I ain't paying that much.
Yeah, you can use lemon juice yourself and make it. What you have to do is just heat up the paper after you do it.
Yeah.
But see, you talk about that, and it's been like, oh, good grief, it's been 5 years ago now.
Yeah.
There used to be a Radio Shack out in my area, and he went out of business. He went out of business in December of 2019.
Yeah.
And he had a going out of business sale, and I went to the last few days of it. He was like 60, 70, 80% off. Yeah. And anyway, when I had time, I used to work on old radios and try to bring them back to life.
Yeah.
And so I bought like capacitors and that kind of thing, capacitors and switches and that sort of thing. And I got talking to the guy, and oddly enough, that Radio Shack was his retirement plan. He had taken his retirement and sunk it into the Radio Shack, and he'd been open for years.
Yeah,
I mean, he opened up, I think he said in the early 2000s, I believe, is what he said. So he'd been there nearly 20 years. But anyway, he said that he used to sell. Do you remember those little Radio Shack electronic kits? Where you could build like you'd show you how to.
I had one of those as a kid. I still have it.
Yeah, it would show you how to like build your own radio. Because I used to have one. I'd made my own radio transmitter with it, and you can make a radio transmitter or a lot of other things with it, like flashlights, that sort of thing.
Relay thing.
Well, anyway, he said he used to order.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Those were great.
He said he used to sell. He said he used to sell he would sell like 40 or 50 of them a year easily back in the day. But he said what's happened is that when you have laptops and tablets and even phones that have all these games and such on them now that nobody cares to do, nobody does anything with their hands anymore.
I know, it's a shame.
Right now I'm passing Dollar General's worldwide headquarters.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah, Goodlettsville, Tennessee. They've got there's a great big Dollar General building up on the side of a hill over here off Interstate 65. But see, he used to sell components to ham radio people too. You know, like a lot of people buy old radios and fix them up and such. But what he said mail order just kind of kills that. He said if you can go on eBay and order your components for next to nothing, which you could, at least before the war with Russia, you could before the Ukrainian war, because you see, like a lot of old radio parts come out of Ukraine and Russia, or at least they did.
That's like a version of it,
and
right
it's the same
there.
thing.
Yeah, this is 51. I have like the 101 one. That was so cool. I remember having.
Yeah, I did too. Mine was the old one. I loved it. I mean, I think I had that, and I had a chemistry set. And good God, I would get in trouble with both of them.
Oh, I mean, I never had a chemistry, but I had mine was 101 in one things, 101 in the, but it was like something like that right there, And
when I was a kid, there was an Army Navy store downtown in Birmingham, and my dad would take me to it once in a blue moon. Yeah. I'd work my butt off and make a little bit of money, and if we were over, my grandparents lived in the city. They lived south of Birmingham, the suburbs. So sometimes if we went to my grandparents' house, my dad and stepmom would run me by the Army Navy store. Well, I had a chemistry set, I had that electronic set, and they would carry all these old technical manuals. And the Army Navy store, they had the improvised munitions manual from the 1960s. And
oh wow!
Anyway, I was like 12, I guess. And we lived way country. It's where I live now, but it was back 40 years ago plus. It was really country. I mean, there was nothing out there.
Yeah.
So there was a creek and a great big hollow behind my dad's house that my granddad owned. And I used to hunt down there all the time when I was a kid. But anyway, I went down there. I made up a shape charge, and I made a little electric detonator with a switch and a 9-volt battery. And I put the shape charge in the bottom of the dead tree. It was like around, I don't know. I mean, I was 11, so it was probably about 20 feet high. There's probably about 15, 20 feet of it left. Yeah. So anyway, I unspool the wire. I'm like around, I'm not a safe distance away. I'll say that much. I'm not a safe distance away at all. In retrospect, it's pretty stupid. But I made it out of homemade gunpowder and sparked it off. It blew. The tree sat there for a second, and then it fell. And all of a sudden, all these damn hornets come out of the top of the tree.
Oh God! Yeah.
The hornets had made a nest up there. So I go and I run. I mean, I run. I drop everything and I just run, and they're after me. Yeah. Hornets, they can smell you, and they get hot and heavy after you. Well, the creek, there was one part of the creek that was about 3-4 feet deep.
Yeah.
So I jumped down the creek. Keep in mind now, this was like early summer, late spring. The creek was still cold.
Yeah.
The water was still cold. So I jumped in the water trying to escape the hornets. I did wind up getting stung like 2 or 3 times. I mean, it hurt. Hornet stings really hurt.
Yeah.
But it's just kids used to make things like that. But it's just, I think a lot of it is that electronics take away our imagination.
Yeah, they do.
Because when you have like all the entertainment in the world available to you 24/7, 365, there's, for a lot of people, there's not incentive to do much more than that.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I pass people on the I pass people on the highway all the time, and they'll be like in a SUV or something, or a larger sedan or minivan, and they'll have a tablet lined up they'll attach a tablet to the back of the front seats for each kid that's in the back seat. And we're doing our kids a disservice, because you need to break away from that crap. I mean, you need to shut down and walk away from it once in a while. And I mean, doing what I do, I have trouble doing it, and my girlfriend especially does because she has to handle so many phone calls and emails and all this stuff. But I mean, when I go to bed, my phone is under my pillow. I don't go to bed looking at my phone because, first of all the blue light is terrible for your eyes when you're trying to sleep.
Yeah.
And secondly, it's just you need to just unplug and walk away once in a while.
I agree.
You just do. I mean, it's just, but there's just not a lot of. I mean, I don't care what it is for a hobby, whether it's electronics, chemistry, cooking, woodworking, calligraphy, arts and crafts, whatever. A lot of people just, the younger people just don't do that anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
They just don't.
I know they don't do anything
Because I know back.
Yeah.
Well, okay, you look at it. We've got electronics available to us all the time.
Yeah.
All right, come on around me. I got to merge left. Going up a mountain, and there's a crawl lane over here, and there's like three tractor trailers in it, and I need to get over to the left so these tractor trailers can get over. And this jackass was going just parallel right alongside me, wouldn't pass me or let me over. But it's just there's just not a lot of hands-on activity because everything is instantly available to you. Back when we would go to our hiking group, good Lord, we haven't been to in 2 years. I would hear some of the younger people in our hiking group, they would complain about being broke. Well, they lived in the city, so they would order DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever all the bloody time. Well, okay, you order a meal from Uber Eats or DoorDash, you're almost doubling the cost of it. It's just, get out of your apartment too. Get out of your apartment. Go get in your car. Go drive somewhere and go pick it up. Hell, so there's like a Taco Bell down close where we used to hike that had outdoor seating. Go sit outside and eat your Taco Bell and enjoy the evening. But I don't know. It's just a different mentality.
Oh, exactly. Exactly. I mean, I wanted to put it up. I mean, like if anyone's watching, it might jog someone's memory. You know what I mean? Of stuff like this. I mean, but I didn't have the 50. I had the 100, 101 one. You know what I mean? That's what I had.
Yeah, I had the Radio Shack Tandy 101.
Yeah, that's the one I had.
And
they had like the one with the working with relays. Yeah, remember the relays and the LED lights and stuff. Yeah, those are cool.
Oh no, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I wish I'd studied the math behind it because I enjoy fiddling with electronics, but the math just kind of escapes me a little bit.
Yeah.
When you're talking about resistance and capacitors and what I have found out the hard way though is that if you power up a radio, even a small one, I don't care if it's direct current operating off of batteries.
Yeah.
They have these old radios, the old solid state ones they have those little tiny capacitors that are smaller than a jelly bean. I was working on one. It was an AM FM aircraft band radio. It was a Sears brand radio, and that thing was probably made in the mid '60s at least, because it took like 6D batteries, which good Lord, that's a lot of power and a lot of weight.
Remember the ones you take the lantern batteries? Anyway, those are huge. Yeah, lantern batteries too. Those are huge. You don't see many of those anymore. The Dollar Generals near me, they had all their lantern batteries on sale. They were all on clearance for like $3, but I just don't have any use for them. I got rid of my last handheld lantern like that years ago when you need to get the LED flashlight so much cheaper. I remember, I was pulling apart this that old radio, and I'd clipped. I had there was a capacitor in the middle of it. I tested it, and apparently it was bad. I say apparently because I couldn't prove it was bad either way, but that's what my multimeter told me, was that it was bad. And I had some capacitors,
And so I took the batteries out. And a capacitor or a rectifier, it stores electricity until it gets a switch to discharge it. Well, anyway, I removed that little capacitor and touch it. That little bugger popped the crap out of me.
Oh yeah, they store
it only had whatever.
Yeah, they store a lot.
So it only had. I mean, it only had like maybe 7-8 volts in it, but still, it popped me pretty good.
Oh, it'll get you good. It'll get you good. I've had that happen. I remember that stuff. Oh man, I remember like resistors and capacitor. I remember all that stuff. I mean, I
have a buddy who sadly, I had a buddy who's sadly deceased. He was in radio for years.
Really?
And he died back in 2014. Yeah, he died back in 2014. He was older than me. I met him through a girl I was seeing at the time, and she knew him because he was a on-air personality at a local Christian station in Birmingham. He did on-air. He did the overnight show, and he did a talk show on it. Well, anyway, back in '93, my first ex-wife and I were separating that fall, and he said, well, he lived in a pretty bad area of Birmingham, but it wasn't terrible back then. It is now. But he had lived there for years and years. He lived there back at that point like 15, 20 years. It was his childhood home. He inherited it when his mom died. But anyway, he was working part-time at an AM station down the highway from where he lived.
Yeah.
And I was working at a truck shop, and I was working just all these hours. And he got a phone call from the owners, and they said, "Hey, we just put an FM transmitter out by the dumpster. If you want to come get it."
Yeah.
Well, I had a big Dodge Aries at the time. I had an Aries K 4-door, and he had a little Honda Civic. I think, if I remember correctly, he had a little Honda Civic or a little Toyota Tercel or something. It was a compact. So we go down and pick it up. And it's a Viking transmitter. I mean, it's a professional grade FM transmitter. It's for a station. And so we take it home, and he was so sharp at this at electronics, at old school electronics.
Yeah.
He got in under it with a volt ohm meter and started testing it. And he started making a list. He said, okay. He said, write down what I tell you, and we're going to go to Radio Shack.
Yeah. So
he wrote down all this stuff, and it was like a couple of switches, some capacitors or rectifiers, and a couple of transformers. And back then there was a Radio Shack at this mall that's long since just gone to hell. How they keep their doors open, I don't know, but they still do. But anyway, we go to the Radio Shack at the mall, spend about $15, and come back. And I just helped him. I'm just sitting there holding tools and such, because I don't know jack all about it at that point.
Yeah.
And we get it, and he tests it, and he says, okay. He said, let me hook my DVD. I mean, not my DVD, but let me hook my CD player up to it. And back then, he had a 6-disc CD player, which back then in 1993, that was a pretty big deal. A 6-disc player was, pretty big deal. So anyway, we hook it up, put in a bunch of CDs. He hooks up the transmitter to his antenna out back, and we go right around, and we can hear that transmitter like 15, 20 miles away over the mountain even. And I think he's only got like maybe 100 watts going to it.
Yeah.
But he was just amazing at that. But he died back in, oh Lord, it was August 2014, so it's been nearly 11 years ago.
Wow. I had a question.
But you had to learn all that stuff for signals, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have like the equipment we worked on was a lot more. Was pretty much there wasn't a whole lot of work you needed to do on it. Well, the KG84 just tested and make sure the battery was working, change the battery in it. And it was kind of lucky. Check the lights of the battery and stuff. I mean, it was like really easy. And then I had to go down and like take an extra long time to go through the whole rigmarole. You know what I mean? To make sure like they thought I was really going through it. But it only takes like 2 or 3 minutes to test one of those back then. But I had a question. Did you ever have one of these robot arms from Radio Shack?
No, I never did. They were just, some of the stuff was just kind of pricey back in the day
Yeah.
compared to what other things cost. I mean, I had the Radio Shack. I had the 101 Project,
Yeah,
and my grandparents that lived where I do now. They got me a shortwave radio for Christmas when I was like 8. No, I was 7. I was 7. They got me it was a Sears. It was a Sears AM FM aircraft and shortwave radio. And I loved that thing when I was a kid because we lived out in the country. We lived pretty close to where I live now when my mom and dad divorced. My mom rented a spot from this guy who had a big farm, put our trailer on it. And it was up on the mountain, so I could go outside in the backyard at night and pick up everything with that shortwave radio. I used to listen to BBC World. I used to listen to German World, Deutsche Welle. I used to listen to East Germany. I listened to Radio Moscow. I enjoyed it. I loved it. But it was a way to learn about the world while you were sitting in your backyard.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because we were on
yeah.
Because we were on.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm sorry. We were just up on a mountain, so reception was never an issue.
Oh, that's awesome! though. I didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to get this, and then the guy at Radio Shack said it was junk, and I never got it. But if it's junk, he said it doesn't work that well, so we never got it. I had a question for you. What was that shack that you had on your page that looked like a really scary shack? You said it was going to get torn down or something? That one photo?
Oh, yeah, it was, I was coming home last weekend, last Sunday, and it's on Interstate 81. It's a little farmhouse right off of the Rafine, Virginia exit and southbound on Interstate 81. And it's had an auction sign up in front of a little house for ages. They took the auction. Last time I came through there and paid attention and stopped at that exit, they had taken the auction sign down, so I'd assumed it had been sold. But the auction sign was back up. I just wanted to take a picture of it before it got demolished because I imagine whoever buys it's going to turn it into commercial because right across on the other exit, on the northbound exit, there is a huge, and I mean a huge Petro that's been there apparently since the 60s. It's got to be the biggest parking truck and trailer parking yard I've seen in ages. But it's like a complex. There's like a little travel center for cars that's got this crappy little gas station gift shop attached to an Exxon station.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine if an 80-year-old woman opened a truck stop. That's what it's like. There's like homemade candy and scented candles and just a lot of stuff that God help you nobody would have any use for.
Yeah.
But it's got a Burger King in it.
Ooh,
and the Petro complex has it's got like a Popeyes, a Papa John's, and a Quaker Steak and Lube in it, and a game room and a bunch of other stuff in it.
Oh, that's cool.
Kitty cat, what are you fussing about?
Hi, Kitty.
But yeah, it's really huge. I mean, I haven't had time to stop at the Quaker Steak and Lube. I've got 5 in back there when I'm starting to fuss.
Oh no!
I've got a bunch of puppies too. I've got to find Dollar General when they open. It's see what time it is. Probably a little past 7 now. It's about 20 till 8. I got to find a Dollar General at some point after I get gas. But yeah, it's an old farmhouse. It looks more ominous than it really is. I thought it made a really good shot to take a picture of it at night because it does look ominous. It's kind of Blair Witchy looking.
Yeah, it looks creepy though. That was pretty cool. I like that.
What I found though is that you get into I mean, I'm sure it's the same up in your area. But you get into a lot of areas where development, there's a lot of abandoned homes. And I know I've been hiking before by myself out where I live, and I found an old mining camp out there where the old miners' homes used to be. But at the time, I just had a this has been like 10, 11 years ago. I had a potato flip phone. It wasn't a smartphone, so the pictures just didn't really turn out that great. They're on one of my old phones in the drawer. But you know, it's just you just have these situations where a lot of these old homes, things have been built around and apart from them. It's where the homes have just been abandoned and are in ruins. And you know, you just find them out in the middle of the woods. One time I found where out close to where I lived, out toward the mines, where an old moonshine still was.
Yeah.
And apparently, whoever had it, either the revenuers destroyed it, or they destroyed it themselves, because whatever they did, they blew it up. Because the old wash pot was still out there, and the fire pit, you can see where the fire pit was. Like all the tubing and everything was just scattered everywhere. But you know, a lot of times those old guys, they'd self-destruct their still rather than avoid being caught with evidence. In order to avoid being caught with evidence with it, because you know they would throw your butt in federal prison back in the day for it.
Yeah.
But no, there's a lot of abandoned houses that I see around going up and down through Virginia. A lot of them are huge. You can tell they're old, huge farmhouses, probably going back 150 years. There's one that you can tell that in its day it was gorgeous.
Well, they still have that. I don't know if you remember that Platia family restaurant. That's still abandoned. That's still up. That's not torn down or anything. They got rid of some of that abandoned produce stand in Burdick that I filmed last year. Most of that's taken down, except for like they had like a big little trailer bag of that. That's mostly taken down, but that restaurant's still standing though, but it's in really bad shape. It's falling apart. No one's taking that down. They just have it for like semis and stuff in the parking lot, or they have like a big every so often they have like a big thing that dump your recycling there. Yeah.
Well, a lot of it is those old buildings have asbestos and such in them, so it costs a ton. I mean, the disposal fees, the disposal would be crazy high. But a lot of those old buildings, especially the ones built before the 60s, you know, they've probably got asbestos in them somewhere. They have those old, what do they call it back in the day? Congolium. Those old Congolium ceiling tiles that were fireproof and asbestos, and you know, blah 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 blah. They probably got tons of those still. But it's just with I know with a lot of the driving I do, I do see a lot of abandoned restaurants and truck stops. And as a matter of fact, oddly enough, I stopped off at the intersection of I-76 and where I-70 starts in Pennsylvania last weekend. And there are a lot of abandoned diners and hotels around there. But that's where Pennsylvania shut down the old turnpike back in the early 70s. You've seen that movie The Road, haven't you?
Yes, I saw it. Yeah,
McCarthy adaptation. It's got big up. Okay, you know the scene where they have the scene where they're the father and son, where the cannibals come up out of the tunnel and the father and son hide.
Yeah,
they filmed that. In Pennsylvania.
Yeah, in Prescott.
It's pretty close where the intersection of I-70.
Yeah. They filmed a lot of that in Prescott.
It's that old abandoned turnpike tunnel.
Yeah,
so
they had that. The one restaurant near you used to have Viggo Mortensen used to go there all the time. Yeah. Pretty interesting stuff, you know.
Yeah, but it's but I want to go hike it. I may hike it. I will. I won't leave in enough time tonight to do it because I'm not getting to Pittsburgh until about 6 by the time I get done cleaning dogs and everything. But
Wow.
I do want to hike it. I pinned it on my map so I can hike it. But I do want to hike it because it's like an 11-mile trail. The tunnel itself is like 1,100 feet under the mountain, and it's like 1,100 linear feet going up under the mountain. But that part of the turnpike itself is 11 miles, and I really want to hike it when I have a chance. 11 miles, that's pretty good little couple hour, 2 or 3 hour hike. Well, all right, man. Let me run. I'm at a pilot. Got to fill up and take care of some puppies and such. But it's good to talk to you.
Oh, nice talking to you. Thank you for coming up.
Take care, man.
Welcome. Yeah, you too, buddy.
All right, man. Take care.
You.
Talk to you later.
You too, buddy.
Bye.
That was bye, buddy. Okay, that was really cool. Let me get this right here. So, can I hit stop screen? Will that work? Oh, that works too. Okay. Oh, that was different. Yeah, my good buddy Deussolinvictus. Yeah, we had a really good live stream. Like I said, this was all like I was talking to. I slept for a little bit because I had that live stream with Ash, and Spoof and made something. And after that, I talked behind the scenes, and I went to talked a little bit more, and I went to sleep, but I woke up and I talked to forensic chick. She called me up. We talked on the phone. Something. She said, "You want to do a live?" And I said, "Okay." And we did a live. It was morning Jive talking. I think we started like around 20 after 6. And my sister was still working. And then me and BS and my sister came on for a little bit, and she had other stuff she had to do. She came out for work. She came up here. We talked, and then I was going through a bunch of like retro stuff, like retro candy and retro activity books and stuff, and just stuff to jog my memory, and just and hopefully bring back memories for people that grew up in the same time period that I was in. We were all around the same time. Everybody here was in the same time. I mean, now Trash Picture Show is a little younger than I am. He might be 10 years younger than I am or so. And Deussolinvictus too. I mean, just stuff like those yes and no books spelled Kanow, like the Chew Bops bubble gum, Mr. Bones bubble candy. There was something else. What was it? Oh, Big League Chew. There was other stuff though, but just basic stuff like that I remembered. And then also Deussolinvictus brought the Radio Shack 101 activity set. Electronics. I remember that as a kid. It was just wonderful. I mean, bringing back memories to everybody. I mean, don't have to all be about blah, 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 blah. A bunch of people that aren't worth nothing. It's not all about that all the time. And no, I had a great time. I was about ready. The Deussolinvictus came up here. That was cool. It just gave me more stuff. He brought the Radio Shack. I forgot all about that. I still have that though. It's probably worse for wear. I don't know if I have the activity book. But it was really a cool set. I enjoyed that a lot. There was a lot of activity we had, and I can't remember how much my dad paid for that at the time. But no, it's definitely worth. I mean, that was really popular with kids back then. I mean, they don't have that. I don't, like I said, I don't know what kids like anymore. Oh, I mean, it's distressing though. They still make toys and stuff like that. Kids mostly like just going online and stuff, and it is what it is. But we didn't have stuff like that. I remember. Oh, I mean, it definitely changed whenever I had internet, and internet wasn't until wait till 2013. And things definitely took a change. But I'm glad I like doing stuff like this. I like talking to good people, entertaining people, and I know Trash Picture Show, and I know him and we can talk about movies forever. I mean, we know the crazy stuff. I mean, he set you up the trailer, but I don't know if I get in trouble for playing the trailer for Deussolinvictus. However, I can set the forensic check. I'm sure she's interested in that one. I at least sent her the trailer for that. I gotta watch it again. I saw that. I always heard about that movie though. I never saw it till way, way later. Way, way later. I knew of the movie about the giant rabbits because they had a couple movies I had trouble finding, like Day of the Animals. I didn't see Squirm till I was like in Germany, and I remember like Frogs. Frogs was like at they used to rent movies at the grocery store back in the day, and even in the early '90s. Cause I got out of the army, it wasn't like video rental place for all the time. But there was one they had like the family rental family rental center, right? We had that, and that was for like a longest time, and they had pornos there, right? And I remember like some preacher came in and gave hell. Why is it called the family video rental if you rent pornos there for? But oh well. I mean, they still say kept the same thing, and that was still around to like the late 2000. And then we had a place called the Final Cut, which I love the title, and that had VHS tapes in there. And sometimes you just go and rent VHS tapes. They had VHS tapes you couldn't find anywhere else. It was really cool, right? They had that there. They had some death documentaries there too. They're hard to find. What else did they have? They had yeah, and then when that shut down, I mean, in like the mid 2000s or later 2000, 2011, 2012, whatever. That shut down. And then they had like the Blockbuster, because I never went to Blockbuster. Never. Because they didn't rent like the gory horror films I liked. But when I was in the army, they had places like that though, and I went to. There was a Blockbuster in Fort Detrick, outside Fort Detrick, Maryland. And that was the one I had to pay like $5 for a membership. I usually went to the other ones, but they had a couple. I checked out. They had a couple horror films I wanted to see. They had Horror Hospital and they had Zombie-thon. And then they had something called Panic, which was Italian. I paid a $5 membership because back then all the memberships were free. In Germany you had to pay a membership, but I mean outside of that everything was free. You know what I mean? But I mean I paid a $5 membership, got a card and stuff. It was cool. But I only went to like twice, I think. A couple of those horror films I wanted to see. I couldn't find anywhere else. And then later on, they had a Blockbuster in Walmart. They had a Walmart, and they had like I remember the old lineup was these places aren't even there anymore because they raised the whoever owned the place raised the rent so high. But they had like that. They had a Fashion Bug, Hallmark place, and then they had like a Blockbuster, and they had a Dollar Tree. That Dollar Tree was awesome. And then it wasn't like the Dollar Tree you see now. They're kind of like all conformed and stuff. They used to have like really unique stuff. They used the 8-ounce things of sun-dried tomatoes and olive oil for $1. I used to buy those, take those to work, just eat them out of the can. They were so good. So good. But everything like went to the wayside, that Blockbuster went out of business because the guy was selling like it was weird though, because they were selling like these DVDs. If they looked at DVDs, if the DVD had a scratch tape with just toss them, they had a whole big room of them, a whole big stack of them all tossed. They said we're not selling anything that was scratched. It's okay. And then I remember they had a whole bunch of Slim Jims for like I owned like a quarter piece. I bought like a whole giant handful of them. And then people were like, yeah, someone told me you bought someone bought a whole bunch of Slim Jims. Why not? Slim Jims are awesome, But regards to that, I mean, those times are long gone. The video rental places, like in the mid 2000s or whatever, like the late 2011, 2011. I think all that stuff kind of went by the wayside. But I mean, it was cool when it lasted. But now it's all about streaming, of course. And you got things like Tubi TV. Tubi TV has a lot of the obscure, crazy stuff that I like to watch. Right? It's all about streaming now. I gotta see when Hulu does that new episode of The Conners. Cause I don't want to. I'm gonna do a whole big thing, review every episode of last year of The Conners. Yeah. What? I'm on Fent. Oh, please. Okay. Oh, Raven Malik. Oh, wow. Huh. Mm. Anyways, yeah. You're on Fent? Okay, you're on fentanyl. Okay. Let me see. I gotta see. Wait a second. I got. This is intriguing me. I gotta see who this is. Hold on. I know it's a troll, but I mean that's fine. But I'm having a lot of fun doing like this whole trip down memory lane. I got some stuff planned. Whether it materialized or not, I got a whole bunch of stuff lined up. I gotta make sure to pay an electric bill today. That's the most important thing. And do some other stuff. I want to make. I'm about to end it pretty soon. I want to see who this person is. I'm just now infested. Yeah. Don't ban me. Okay, hold on. I can see who you are. Hold on. Hold on. Let me shit. That's kind of important. Hold on. I gotta see who you are at least. Cause I mean, this is it intrigues me now because it's not like a typical troll. You know, I almost reached my monthly used to live. Of course. Yeah, YouTube has 10 seconds delay to stream. I know that. Okay, let me see. I gotta see who this is. Oh, why are you sending me? So stupid. God, get rid of this trap. I just want to see the I know. I want to see who this is. Okay, let me mute. Oh, not pause. Let me just mute it. Wait a second. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, there we are. You okay. I'm just curious. You're like 8 kronas in deep. Oh, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, being 8 kronas in deep. Kronas are good. I like kronas. You know? I haven't had one in a while, but I like them. I gotta see who this is. I'm just curious. I gotta see. I am fascinated to see who this is. Raven Malik. I mean, it's Raven Malik. I remember that. Okay. Oh, okay. You're like, oh, you're okay. Huh. They're definitely different. I mean, it's fine. I want to see who you are. That's all. It's all right. I'm about ready to end it anyway. So, I mean, you're okay. I just wanted to see if you're was like a new account to start like yesterday or today. You know, no reason to be confused. I even highlight all your messages. How about that? Okay. Let me I can go right to your channel and see when you started your channel. All right. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to end the live stream. I want to thank everybody for coming up. Oh, you're welcome. I just wanted to see who you were. That's all. I mean, I'm just sometimes just curious because I get a lot of I mean, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm just curious. I just wanted to see. I was just curious. I never heard of the name. I just wanted to see if I go with the YouTube side, I could check a channel, right? It's nothing bad. I mean, anyone could do that, like, and then see who you are. I saved your life. Oh, good. I'm glad I saved your life, though. I'm glad I did, buddy. See, I'm here to help. I'm here to help. I mean, it's just like, I'm just curious, though. I mean, when you came in, I was just fascinated. You said, like, I was just curious to see who you were. That's all. That's all. So I get it. I'm just like, oh, that's okay. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't do that. I don't do that crap. No, I just, what I mean is, I go to YouTube site, I check on your thing. I just check your channel to see when you start your channel. That's all. No, I'm not doing the IP crap. I don't do that. No, it's all bullshit, though. No, I don't mean anything like that. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. No, it's okay. No, I just was curious to see who you were. I had no idea. But like I said, I'm getting on a kick right now. I just wanted to thank. Let's see if What's Your Face is live. Hold on, let me check this out. Nobody be confused. Let me check out. I'm not sub to it now. I found. I see she's live now. Oh no, she's doing a thing right now. Yeah. Play school with Bonnie and friends. Oh wow. Oh my God! Why would you post that? I mean, you can if you want. I don't care. Wait. That's not there. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. I'm just checking some stuff right now. Nothing bad. Okay, let's see if I have you click on this. It's not there? Oh man, it's not there. Wow. Oh well, that's gone too. Oh well. It happens. Not you. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, the beat goes on and the beat goes on and the beat goes on and the beat goes on. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just BSing right now. Different. Oh man. Yeah, this is gonna be really cool. I mean, like it was. This was completely. This was totally forensic. Chick's idea for live posts. I thought it went really well. Oh man. Uh Let me see. You said, "Oh, good. Oh, have a good night." Well, tomorrow. So, oh my God, your big day. Take care of that, and take it to the hospital. You gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful. Like I said, I mean, this is the idea of forensic chick to do this live, and it went by really well. Take it from Negan. I'm Negan. Well, if I ain't fast small pants. Well, it was like I said, this was a good idea from forensic chick, and then my sister popped up for a little bit. Then the Trash Picture Show came up. Really, I mean, we could do like endless live stream, just talk about crazy movies and stuff. And of course, I had to bring up Extra Shark, one of the most bizarre movies ever made. But great. There's a very low score in IMDb, and of course, I was about ready to end, and then Deussolinvictus came up. Then I was about to end it again, and then I went on a rant, and then I talked to Raven right there. Very nice. Just take care of your arm, buddy, and take care of my Legion, everybody. Hope you like this live stream. I might go let's go 2:34:43. So I want to thank everybody who joined me. Friends of Chic, Deussolinvictus, Trash Pit Shot, my sister Jojo. So until next, everybody, please take care of my Legion. Okay, wait a second. Let me give you a second. All right. All right. Good night, everybody. Good night.